All right. Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the nightclub Stop and Chat. Today we have a very special returning guest.
Give me another one.
David, bro. I'm right in the middle of my fucking intro, bro. Davis Torgerson, everybody. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
This is, I've been here before, you know?
Long time ago.
In a galaxy
I'm remembering
far away.
Yeah.
Galaxy far away,
Things
man.
have changed. This certain position has not.
Yo.
And it feels good. Yeah.
You look good. You look good, bro.
Yeah, thanks, likewise.
You suit that chair really nicely.
Yeah, we added some members too.
We did.
Yeah.
He's talking like he's part of the team.
He is today.
Yeah.
He's a part of the nightclub.
What?
He's been on the show.
Listen, Davis Torgerson, aka
All right, later, guys.
aka Torgy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Coming from Crob.
Wait,
Yeah.
so wait.
No. Well, listen.
Heard
Wait,
the
did you call him Torgy?
We got a fun.
And then you call him Crob? How did this happen?
For those viewers out there and listeners, Davis Torgerson, aka Torgy, is the man who came up with Crob. Episode 7 came up with Crob. Everybody would call me C-Rob before that, you know. And then P-Rod took it from me, P-Rod, C-Rob, P-Rod, and then Crob was born, you know. And it hasn't. It hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
It hasn't stopped.
That's amazing.
I don't know whether to say thank you or sorry, dude.
Or you're
whoops.
welcome.
Yeah. Or you, well,
Yeah,
I mean, look, we got
that'd be
things up there.
appropriate.
Crob on the
Yeah.
on the mob grip tape poster. You know.
Yeah. Wow. They
Yeah.
really marketed that.
Yeah. Listen. But you know, it's funny that we we'll start off with this shit. But listen, we have the clip. We pulled the clip.
Oh, look at
From
Oh, okay.
the man himself, Davis Torgerson, who came up with Crob. We're gonna watch this little short clip, okay? Maybe we can, play by play it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's super
Yeah.
funny, super funny.
All right, Chris, set it off.
All right, sitting next to me, we got Roger Bagley, and then we got David Torkelson.
Fucking just butcher his name.
Did you try to do this?
No,
in the
Davis Torkelson. I don't know what I did. We were talking. I think we were talking before the show, and we were talking about your last name or something.
Yeah, but the intro of this show, were you about to say David Turkelson?
No, I totally forgot. Torkelson.
All right, keep it.
I like Torkelson better than Torgensen. See, I'm saying it wrong already.
What did you just say?
Torgensen.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's a common one.
but people say Torgensen.
Yeah, it's
You might need a nickname, dude.
yeah, Torgy. That's
Torgy.
been done.
I
yeah.
like Torgy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Why not run with that?
Yeah.
People call me like C-Rob.
Could that turn into Crob?
Crob. No, totally.
It's Crob.
People say Crob all the time too. I'm just bullshitting. But I like Torgy. Torgy's good. Why not run with it? It's
Yeah.
almost maybe it's too close to Tory.
It's kind of like a figgy vibe.
Yeah. I always find it weird when people introduce themselves as their nickname. That's
so
fucking
strange.
weird.
Wow.
Right? Like if I came up to you and be like, "Hey, what's up, man? You never met me before." I'm like, "Hey, what up? I'm C-Rob."
But would it
Like,
be?
what the fuck
It would
is
be
that?
weird if Lizard King came up to you and was like, "Hey, what's up, Michael Plum?"
No, if he said,
No.
"Hey, my name's Mike,"
I would be like,
If it's the
"No,
first
it's
time you ever
not.
met him."
Bullshit. It's Lizard King.
so you wouldn't know me as C-Rob, I guess.
Hey, Torgy.
Torgy?
Yeah.
C-Rob, nice to meet you.
What's up, Crob?
Okay, well, no, we got Torgerson. Davis Torgerson.
That's great.
You little.
Welcome to the show,
Thanks,
buddy.
Rob.
If you call me Crob one more time, I'll fucking kick your ass.
That would be entertaining though.
Yeah, no, it would be. I mean, do you think, can you fight? That'd be a good fight.
Never been in a
Me
fight.
and you. Me. Neither,
you?
No. Never
Can't
been
see
in a
you
fight.
being- That would be the worst fight ever, by the way. You're too nice, dude.
I am a nice
You're
guy.
too nice.
I know.
You're
I know.
terrible.
Should we fight? Should we take this outside?
Yeah.
What are you like 5'11", 5'10"?
He's a little shorter than you.
5'11".
Yeah.
Yeah.
5'8" on a good day.
Okay, fine. Use the Crob again. That's cool.
We're back with the
That's
Crob.
cool. That's cool. Torgy.
Did you see me hanging? Wow. That's a really good clip.
Yeah, it was.
That was
funny.
great.
That was funny, man.
Oh,
So funny to see the set back then.
Oh man,
dude.
bare bones.
That was
bare bones.
5 years ago.
5 years ago, man. Yeah. There it is. That's
Dude.
Crob was born.
we
man.
were
So-
children back then.
I know. I know.
What happened to us?
Sense of humor still the same though.
Yeah, fine.
Sense of humor is still the same.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That one won't leave.
I apologize. I didn't give you the high five, man. I've
Yeah.
always.
Well, I wasn't even going. I was going for Roger.
Oh, you were.
Yeah, I wasn't going for you. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
I felt that. Thanks, bud.
There it is.
So what's been going on, man? Everything good, dude?
Yeah.
Now that we got that out of the way, that was
Yeah.
that was great.
Yeah.
But,
I just waiting. I haven't gotten those royalty checks
Oh.
from Crob. I mean, it's everywhere.
so anyway, man, skating.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like,
Yeah.
well, no, we'll have your people talk to my people.
Yeah.
We'll get that
Do you have
contract.
people?
You know, it was just more of an expression of like how I'm just really powerful. Yeah. I don't have anyone. Fuck. I'm not getting anything. Okay.
Oh, I love it. No, you're not getting nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But what's going on, man? Skating a bunch?
Chilling.
What are you
Yeah,
doing? Working?
Skating. I started a job.
How's that?
Dude, it's crazy, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, like, I never really worked my entire life. I worked at a skate shop for like 5 months. And but that's not really like it's not really like entering the real world.
Right,
so I've sort of I'm migrating into the real world, dude.
Yeah, but how?
crazy.
What's going on though? Why are you migrating into the real world? I mean,
just
listen,
time,
skating's
dude.
tough. We talk about pro skating all
Yeah.
the time. Then there's like a handful of people who have the money
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of skaters
one
out
of
there,
them.
man, are check to check and have to get other jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's not
But-
it wasn't even like a money thing. It was almost just dude, I like done skating,
Oh, really?
I don't know, like I felt like the last couple of years, just maybe I feel like, I'm like stressing on like going skating and like thinking I'm not really skating that well.
Okay. That could
And then
play
I get
on
to a
you.
spot and I'm trying to think of like what to film, and even then I think of something to film, I'm like, well, that's not even like sick, but I can't really do anything else. It's almost like dude, I can't keep up anymore. Skating's gnarly.
I went
dude.
through the same. I went through kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Sounds
But
like
I
you're
can.
keeping yourself back.
Huh?
So it sounds like you're keeping yourself back.
Kinda.
You should just skate.
Yeah. Well, I can still skate.
Yeah, I know, but like instead of just being like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be good enough, just do it.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. It was just stressful.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the stress and anxiety over having to like worry about how well I'm skating. I mean, there's like other factors too, but like, I'm just getting older and like,
Did you feel like you reached like a peak in your skating and then you couldn't get more than that? Like better?
yeah, like 16.
But is that what you felt like though? Like
Yeah, I felt that for sure.
Okay.
You know,
Like those-
or at least like my skating had changed a lot, and it was like, God, I really like want to like, I can't like jump down anything anymore. Like I'm not putting my balls over whatever fucking rail anymore, dude. Like, and so like my skating was changing a little bit, and that was fine. It just got hard, man. Honestly, skating it just got hard,
Dude.
and I kept getting hurt, and I was like so sick of.
Were you putting the
Yeah.
expectations on yourself in the sense of like you're not skating to your
Yeah.
capabilities?
Yeah, but I think they were realistic. And
Right.
like I realistically think that they weren't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. It wasn't
I
like
mean-
these like not like Heath is someone that like bowed out. That was like, dude, no, you can just do anything and keep going. It was
Right.
like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, this is me, and it's like, it's just like over it,
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, man, maybe
Did I just compare myself like that? It's ridiculous.
compare yourself to Heath
Yeah,
Pritchard.
yeah. I was trying to lower myself as much as possible, and then it just sounded like I compared myself to Heath.
Well, me and Heath, we bowed out at the same time.
Yeah.
You know,
Similarly,
Same career path.
yeah, people are still begging me to skate. It's crazy.
I'm begging you to skate. Listen, we'll go
News
over
to me.
clips later, man. And I was telling Raj, I'm like, yo, Dave is. I've been a fan all along, but I'm like, Davis goes buck.
Yeah, he's got some shit.
Bro, you got some shit.
Used to.
But I mean, like, well, yeah,
It's still in there.
it's still there. Yeah.
I feel like it's still
I don't know
there.
if it's in
'Cause
the
you can
quiver
skate-
anymore.
You're kind of well-rounded. You're a well-rounded
Totally.
skater.
I think you just need a vacation.
Thanks, guys. Keep talking.
That's what we do here.
Yeah, I mean, you are
I
well
just,
rounded. You could skate, ledges. You could skate, big stuff, all that stuff.
Just those
Not
two.
that big.
Yeah, ledges.
Not that big, dude.
I don't think so.
And
all
like
in
ledges,
between.
not that tech and like sick. I can just skate it all, but not all of it really well.
Well, listen.
cool.
I don't know. We're trying to,
Yeah.
flip that switch in your
You're
head.
trying to make
you
me
know?
go skate after this, and I'm probably not gonna go skate.
Oh, I'm not skating after this.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little, be a little late.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not.
Let me ask you a question though, because here's what I think as
maybe.
skaters, we all go through the same thing, right? We all go through this kind of like lull, and
Yeah.
you're kind of over it in a way
Yeah.
and whatever. What helped me was having that spot that's really close to my house that I can go out and I don't have to drive to. I don't have to make it a mission.
Right.
Because the mission part for me was the non. I didn't like it. You know.
Yeah.
traffic
Sure.
there.
Totally.
Yeah, sitting in traffic, go spot to spot.
And like, you know, you like decide like, okay, let's go to. Can't think of anything like maybe I want to try something at this spot.
Yeah.
You do the 30-minute drive, and then the anxiety starts hitting in, where you're just like, did I just sign up to like try this trick at this spot? Like, what the fuck did I get myself into? You know, and then so that anxiety sets in, and then you get to the top of the spot, and you're like, it grew. Wow, this is insane. It's huge.
It's way different than I remember this.
Yeah. You know, it's like you like put your head down on the pillow, and you're like, I'm ripping. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do that, and then you get there, and you're like, fuck, I can't do that.
Happened to me all the time.
Definitely.
But I mean, that's just what helped me, you know. And then I started.
What was the spot?
The curbs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's definitely okay. Yeah,
the little curbs. Have
Yeah.
you seen my slappies?
I have. Yeah.
But
that was a dumb question.
But I'm just asking.
Obviously, it's your spot.
Like that helped me. I wonder if there's a spot near you that you could go, because it takes the pressure off of like I just
Yeah.
want to go and skate and have fun.
Sure.
I don't want to like film and do all this shit and make it a pressure day.
Right.
I want to make it an enjoyable day because I work too. The
Yeah.
show is a fucking full-time gig. So
Yeah.
I enjoy skating much more
Yeah.
when I go out and have those
Yeah.
days, you know. And I don't want the pressure.
Yeah, I
want
live
it.
really close to the Home Depot curbs that like people
Yeah.
started building. I live super close to that.
Those things are kind of aren't they
They're
really
so
jacked
crusty,
now?
and like
Yeah.
I go and I'm like, just kind of like I'm like.
Oh, the
forcing
Home
it now.
Depot. Oh, under the thing.
Yeah, that, like Jay
Oh.
Fernandez ended up building a bunch of shit. I don't know if it's all that stuff is still there though. I patronize the Home Depot all the time though.
It's a good. Yeah, it's a
Great
good
Home Depot.
But
Yeah.
I was thinking of the other curbs at Tim Skates. Isn't that at a Home Depot
That's
as well?
at Costco.
Costco. That's not that far either, actually.
See?
But it's kind of fun too, because with Chris, what he's doing is that he was skating ledges and mayo pads before,
Yeah.
like popping
Yeah,
his
yeah,
board.
yeah.
Now he's like found a new
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of skateboard
yeah.
that he likes.
Yeah.
So
And it's fun.
Yeah.
I just want to find a
It doesn't
quarter
become
pipe
the tail
that I
end.
could pivot fakie
All
over
day?
and over.
All day?
Yeah.
You'd get bored.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying,
Actually,
though.
I'm really excited to do a pivot fakie now, though.
Just call up Keen Ramps or fucking somebody and let's go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Keen, what's the other
they
one?
out
What's the
there?
other one?
OC Ramps.
OC Ramps.
OC Ramps.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Get a little prefab.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got space in your little garage or something?
I don't have a drive. I have a kind of a driveway.
You got a little back walkway?
No.
Little side yard?
Yeah.
Cemented?
No.
Get like the Ryan
We're gonna have
Gallant
to
setup
figure this
going.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
there you go.
He's so good. He's so sick, dude.
Yeah.
He's skating in literally a 4x4
I
area
know.
with a ledge in it.
Yeah, and ripping,
fuck?
It
dude.
looks fun though. Yeah.
Crazy.
Ripping. But I live. My neighbor is Ryan Townley.
Oh, amazing.
Skates are welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could maybe we could use a little setup going.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
TF in the neighborhood.
Well,
Dude.
if you build it, they will come.
I know that's the scary part, and like don't send us too much because
Yeah.
He's gonna
all the skaters in LA are gonna come skate our driveway now.
Well, you just put a little chain and a lock on the quarter pipe.
oh yeah, like Mega Ram style.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get the key from Davis, man. I'm gonna go skate the quarter pipe.
Sorry, he's working.
Keys under the mat.
I don't know. Just a suggestion,
Fair enough.
for
Yeah.
not to, bog yourself down with
Yeah.
with filming and
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to, but just going out and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
The essence of skateboarding.
I like going out and not having to worry about myself skating, but just hopping in the van.
Yeah,
And
there
just
you
being a
go.
part of it.
Right.
Being a
But-
part of the session. I still love that.
But when is
so
that? When
much.
is that happening around you though? A lot or no?
Yeah, every now weekends,
Okay.
you know.
Oh, yeah,
I just
yeah.
got my weekends still, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. And then there's like, like the young kids on Reel that are fucking sick and ripping. And it's like,
real.
maybe I can watch traffic or something. Still be involved.
You're part of the team.
Yeah.
Be a spotter.
Yeah. It's like,
go get some coffee.
I'm going to watch the clip and be like,
It's a team effort.
I was part of that, dude.
Yeah.
I got that dude water.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. He didn't drink any of it, but he got it. Yeah.
Well, listen, man. I hope you find that passion again, because I love watching
Yeah.
you skate, man.
Oh,
And,
thanks,
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
I don't know. It's always a bummer. You know what I mean? When people are like, I'm kind of over it. I want to do my own
Well, I'm
thing.
not over skating or anything. I just was
Right.
over like stressing about
the
skating.
production of
Yeah,
it. Right.
yeah.
There's a weird
right.
part in a skater's life where like it's hard to explain, but
We all go through it, man.
yeah, like you do it so much because you love it, and you like your careers. I didn't really make much money skating, but like I didn't care. You just did it because I loved it.
Right.
But then there comes a point where if you can't support yourself, you have to go outside and find how to support yourself.
Of course, right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the point. Sometimes where it happens.
And that's when you start enjoying
sure.
skating more.
I mean, that's what happened to me. But
Yeah.
like it's just finding what that next part is.
Yeah.
And if that could support your skating, then that's
Yeah.
awesome. But if not,
Totally.
it's all good.
Yeah.
You know,
Totally.
it's just a weird point.
I mean, it's actually been nice too, like not having to worry as much about that. Like it just has been really like mentally relieving.
Yeah.
Now,
you
are
know?
you talking with like Thebo and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
constantly?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
about like what's kind of like how you're feeling and this
Yeah,
and that? And
yeah.
how do those conferences go? Because Jim's very supportive. So I can imagine him.
Yeah, he's like too supportive. He's just like, yes, of course. Everything you say, he's like, yeah, okay, great. And you're just like, no, tell me like that's a terrible idea.
He believes in you.
Yeah, and just kind of like telling him like, hey, dude, like, how do I weasel my way in, somewhere? And he's like, all right, let me see what I got at Deluxe. You want to move to SF? Well, no. He's like, okay.
That's tough.
But these like, reaching out to other people, and this is all within the last few months. So
really?
we're new in this situation.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's good. I mean, with all
know.
the COVID stuff happening, you can work from home a lot.
Yeah,
from
that's
LA.
what I thought. And he's like, no, this one has to be an SF.
Well, there are those certain jobs that you need
Yeah,
to be there.
and
sure.
these ones were.
like, what would you want to do in skateboarding? TM? Would you want to TM?
Yeah, I'll TM.
Or
Because that's what I said, dude. I get to be in the van and like hang out on the sesh.
Sales? What about sales on the phone? Hey, this is Torgy.
Yeah.
Real boards are
That's
in.
exactly how it would go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're over it? It's all good. Never mind. No, I'm just kidding.
Just give up. Like,
Oh man, they got the machine.
Tough day today. Fuck. Yeah. Sales. Yeah.
Sales. Yeah. I mean, I always try to
Yeah,
think of for
I mean-
myself, like, what would I want to do in skateboarding? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to do the team manager route. No offense to any team manager out there, but I don't have that in me to take care of these skaters and drive them around and take care of their boxes. I just can't do that.
Funny how.
I can't. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's funny how it's changed because when I was younger, I always said I was like, oh, I could never be a TM.
right.
Sure.
Now that I'm here, I'm like, oh, dude, I could be a TM. Easy.
I think you'd be a great TM.
Yeah, I
because you're
think
very
so, too.
personable. You care about other people. You know what I mean?
You know what the process is
know
like.
what the-
It's
Yeah,
very
well, that's
important.
the important part.
Yes.
I feel like. Yeah. I feel like I'm very on time. Also,
Are you very detail orientated?
I am.
Then that's
Yeah.
gonna be that's
okay.
a big
Great.
part of it.
Yeah. I'm not really like a late person. Hate laggers.
Punctual. love
So I'd
it.
have to get used to that actually being a TM.
Yeah, you were late.
Yeah.
You were late coming
The
here.
skaters are not the most on point.
Was
Nah.
that? Yeah, I don't think so. No. Yeah.
Some
yeah,
of them
yeah.
they need a little guidance.
Yeah.
You know, they
but
need
like
that.
I'm. Yeah.
I could see
I'm
that.
down for that. I don't know because I've been there and be like, dude, you're like ripping.
But that's
Just get down to the lobby at 10, please.
but that's the important part of the team manager is that the team has to really look up to that person and know that person knows what they're going through.
Yeah.
It's really important. And I would always trip out when I was younger if I had a team that didn't know what I was going through.
Yeah.
I was hard to relate with them. You know, you're like you
You
don't,
need someone to look at and be like, yeah, I want to listen to him. You know,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
be like the person that's like too authoritarian of like just like rules or whatever,
Yeah.
because then it's like you're not like vibing. So you have to like mix the like friend with like, hey, but I'm still trying to like, we're trying to get shit done.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Huh, yeah.
There's definitely a certain type of personality
There's a
for
balance.
Yeah, there's-
for a
Yeah,
team,
the
for sure.
balance.
Regardless
Right,
if these dudes skated or not, they have to have a certain personality.
Yeah.
for
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you can get out there and rip with
Patience
everybody.
too.
That
Yeah,
helps.
that's amazing.
Pivot fakey, everything,
That's
dude.
great.
Hey,
take him to quarter pipe.
Taylor McClung,
Yeah.
he's a really great team
Bro,
manager.
I
and-
hung out with Taylor
Yep.
at
He's
SLS,
gnarly.
dude. He was
Dude.
the best, bro. He took care of me like I was fucking on primitive.
If he was my team, I'd be pissed though, because he's gonna like one up me at every spot, dude. He's still so
so good.
dude.
So
But that's the thing, though, is like
Only joking. I would love if he was my team. He's so sick.
But that's important, though, right? You see, it makes you step up your game even harder. If you're
Seriously,
team
yeah,
manager
yeah.
killing it,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I got
Yeah.
to get clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, team manager's rolled his ankle and then he's driving the van. The fuck, dude? Yeah.
Artist? Can you draw?
No, I
with
can't
that?
draw.
No, you
Yeah,
can't
that kind of leaves out a lot of like the graphic design.
Great creative director.
Yeah. Brand manager.
Yeah, but I feel like with a creative director, you're gonna have to like work your way up through actually creating.
Sure.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe marketing
Yeah.
Think about like
Marketing,
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I always trip out how you're like
We'll see.
all these skateboard companies of like someone starting in the warehouse and then they end
Yeah.
up to like a brand manager
Louis
like
Cruz.
20 years. Yeah. But how like crazy
Sure.
is that transition? That's like fully believing that someone can learn something
Yeah,
From top
that's
to bottom.
awesome.
Through just knowing them.
Well,
That's
I think it's
loyalty,
also
too.
important
that's
to
a big part of it.
Yeah.
Man. Straight up.
the what? The loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can
Person's-
climb the ladder in a skateboard brand, like,
Yeah.
You kind of got
Pretty
to,
impressive.
yeah. It's nice to know the ins and outs of every facet of that company too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like if we just hired everybody here, it just, I wouldn't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
And you see that a
it's
lot
kinda
with
nice.
like transitions from skaters to into the industry is like,
Sure.
it's usually like with a brand that they're familiar with.
Totally.
sure.
Yeah. Kind of come from. Same thing in a lot of other leagues, like in the NBA. They sometimes,
Yeah.
get,
Yeah. Right. Like he was
Coaching jobs, assistant
yeah,
coaches,
exactly.
color
Exactly.
commentary.
They give him an opportunity because it's like you were here for 10 years, 20 years ago, and
You're
it's
part
like
of the
you're
family.
part of the
That's-
family.
exactly.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
right.
And it just makes sense to have an ex-basketball player doing
It looks great.
whatever,
Yeah,
like, in
right.
the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's an afterlife.
Good for the brand.
Yeah, there's an after.
Good for the brand.
Good for the brand, man.
Again, if you had a coach that went through the process that you went through, it's good to ask, the good guidance from them.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of coaches, great careers, used to be NBA players.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, look at him. Championship.
I know, right?
Yeah. Golden State.
Yeah.
Derek
He
Fisher.
won a couple.
Yeah.
We got a couple.
Who's
I got
Derek
quite a few.
Fisher coach for?
He did. at
He
one
was.
point. I don't know if he
Yeah.
is anymore,
Yeah.
but he did.
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd. There you go.
Yeah.
Luke
There you go.
Walton.
You guys are NBA is like not my thing though, so I'm a little like
okay.
Oh yeah, you're a
They're
big
football.
like hockey fan, football fan.
Football.
Huh?
yeah.
Football.
Well, football and hockey are my two.
Hockey too? I thought you were a big football guy.
Yeah, I am. But,
Yeah?
Well, I'm Minnesota,
What's your team?
though, so
Minnesota?
I have to
Yeah.
be.
Oh, I
hockey
thought you were
fan,
Cowboys.
know?
Comes with the territory.
You're a Cowboys fan. No?
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, dude.
Maybe I
Yeah,
am.
I think he
Maybe
is.
I am.
Chris is. You're not a football guy. You're mostly basketball.
I'm not.
Huh?
You know what? I used to be when I was little. We had the Raiders, and
Yeah.
then we didn't have a football team for so long. And
Yeah.
I kind of just, if you don't have a football team, it's hard for me to get into it.
Yeah.
Like who am I going to root for?
Yeah.
I don't have somebody. I don't have a team here.
Especially
Yeah.
being from LA, like really, we needed a team.
Yeah.
I don't know how we didn't.
Yeah.
Have
But
it.
now that we
Seriously,
have a
yeah.
team, I'm still kind of like, it's cool, but it's a.
Doesn't
I
seem
don't know.
authentic.
It's weird.
It doesn't.
You don't feel
seem
like you don't feel the
Kinda,
attachment
kinda.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I
Like-
grew up with like, especially in Minnesota, you're just like, these are big things that we have. you know, like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Got the Timberwolves.
So you kind of just like,
you know?
yeah, somehow still.
But it was this. I
long
grew up
that
with the Lakers. Like I grew up with the Lakers.
Yeah,
Chet
exactly.
Hearn,
Yeah.
my dad.
Me
watching
too. In
the games,
Minnesota,
and
the
my brother.
Lakers. I
Yeah.
grew up with them too.
See?
Yeah.
You didn't grow
true.
up. That was before.
Oh,
my
that was
time.
in the 50s. Never mind.
He grew up with lakes.
You did grow up with lakes. Yeah.
Yeah. Where there are lakes.
Man, I do love Minnesota though, man. I miss.
When was the last time you were there?
It was. I think it was on a girl chocolate tour, maybe a badass
shit.
dumbass or something.
I got
or
arrested out there. Not
Oh,
arrested.
shit.
No
we were
shit.
me and DL were in the van, and we were in a bad fucking part of the neighborhood.
Okay.
And the cops pulled up on us, and gave us tickets for smoking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you didn't get arrested? You just got
that
tickets.
sucks.
Got tickets. I had to
dude.
rewind on
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. We're on our way to getting arrested, but it didn't work out. But that's the last time I remember being.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
That sucks.
What tour was that? Because I think that may have been the
that
last
was
time I
long,
was
dude. I
there.
don't even know that was years ago, man. I don't even think it was on that tour. It was probably
really?
on like
Some
fucking
DVS
D-
maybe.
Yeah, it might have been. No. DL was on that trip.
Well,
It was
DL
a-
skated for DVS.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
Yeah.
But it was a girl and chocolate trip. I believe.
Dumbass meets badass, or whatever it's called.
Badass dumbass.
Shit,
yeah.
it was like one of them early.
I went to that demo at
Either way.
Third Lair though.
Stevie was on the trip, so I know it was like early on.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Chocolate
shit!
tour.
Wow.
You went to the Badass Dumbass demo?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You
Yeah.
saw me out there
That's so
killing
rad.
it.
Killing it, dude.
Wow.
Fuck.
I don't
was
know.
some
I don't
hi-
remember what I did, but I know it was cool.
What was some highlights from that? Do you remember?
I feel like I just remember like Rick was going off.
Sick.
Was Rick going off?
Rick he's known to go off.
Rick and Mark were going off. I'm pretty sure.
What was the name of
Mark-
the skate park?
Third
Third
layer.
Lair.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Is it really tight kind of in there a little bit?
It's like all masonite.
It's like it's actually like a pretty big warehouse, but it's just like it's a really fun park because it's
Right.
just like very like ramps all around. So
Right.
maybe that's like what makes it feel a little like whoa tight or something.
Right,
but
right.
like yeah, there's like kickers to everything.
Is there like a kicker to a barrier and stuff like
Yep.
that? There's a
Yeah.
There's a rail that Mark. What did he do? Fakey tail slide down the rail or something like that?
I mean,
dude, I
he does.
can't remember the demo. For
Oh, is it one that Kenny Anderson had some tricks on? Over
Yep.
the bump over barrier too?
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Or like
yeah.
back three over it or something.
Some.
I can't remember, but I remember that part.
There's a bump to bar that's been there for like
years.
since I was this tall. Yeah, and it's still there. They can't get rid of it because it's like it's our bump to bar.
Wait a minute. So
Pretty
when we
cool.
came through on that trip, were you already you're already hooked up with Real? This was before that.
No, I think way before.
Really?
This is a long
but
time
you said,
ago, dude.
yeah, but you said you've been on reel for like 12 years, right?
Yeah, I started getting boards when I was 18.
Okay.
I think I got on the team when I was 19. Something like that.
And how old were you during that demo? Do you remember?
Like 15 or something?
Really?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, like,
years later.
I think, was Sean on that trip?
Sean Sheffy?
Malto?
I think that was
old.
before. That was before Malto was on. I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Before the age of Malto.
Yeah.
Because didn't you come up the same time, kind of as Malto?
No, he was way before me.
Wait, Malto's been on Girl for quite some time. now.
Yeah.
Yes.
He wasn't
think
on
he got on
been
like
on for at least-
15 or
that's-
something, right?
How old is
15,
he?
16. He's my age.
He's 32. He's
He turns 32
he's been on
in
15
like
plus
he
years.
turns 32 in like a week.
He's been on 15
OG.
plus years.
September 9th, I think. Yeah.
17 years.
No, but like I was like still a kid and was like I liked Sean.
Right.
Like even though we're the same age, and I was like, oh fuck, Sean's sick, dude.
Was
Yeah.
the green helmet you liked?
The hell, well, it wasn't that old.
How did you guys become friends when you guys both lived out here?
Etnies.
Ah.
Yeah. Etnies. Yeah. So he rode for Etnies, and then I got an Etnies.
You skated for DC after Etnies?
I was at Etnies for 2 years and DC for 6, I think.
Etnies
Yeah.
2 years.
It was only 2 years, actually. Yeah, but it
That's
felt
weird.
like in these, formable times of my life, felt like 10 years.
Was that squad together for 2 years? I can't remember. It seemed like it was like a short-lived thing.
Like the Mikey.
That when Jeff Taylor was
Malto.
brand manager?
When Heath?
No, Jeff Taylor.
Oh, brand manager. Yeah. Sorry. Jeff was brand manager. Heath was team manager for the first year.
Yeah, Heath Brinkley.
And then, but yeah, I think, well, I was a little late. Like Sean, Mikey, Tyler Bledsoe
Tyler Bledsoe.
were on for a little bit, for like a year or two, maybe like a year before. And then I think like me and Devin got on.
Wasn't Eric Fletcher on at that point?
No, so like that's actually kind of funny. Like he was off like right before I got on.
Oh,
And I remember the first box I got, there was like a bunch of these like sample shoes from the shoe that they were making. And they sent it to me and I was kind of like, oh, what are those? And I remember like my first trip, like talking about like, what were those shoes, They're like, oh, it's this like shoe. I think it's called the Barge or something. Like we're working on whatever. I'm like, oh, sick. Yeah. Thanks for sending it. And someone was like, I think Heath maybe was just like, oh yeah, well like they were made for Eric, but he wasn't on the team anymore, but you're the same shoe size. So like he sent them to you. I was like,
That's
fuck
one
yeah,
thing
dude.
about
those
Heath-
shoes were sick.
One thing about Heath that I love is he's very blunt.
Oh, for
he
sure.
He tells it how it is,
Yeah.
and he doesn't beat around
Yeah.
the bush.
So when you're a
I
young
love
kid,
that.
you're just like, dude.
but if he's trying to get the best out of you, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
You got shoes
I
on
love
your feet.
Heath.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
Heath.
shoes, dude.
Yeah.
So then DC, you said 6 years.
Yeah.
Damn. And then New Balance.
Yeah, so after DC, my contract ran out. So I was kind of like, it's actually funny. I've talked about this a lot recently about how like contract ran out and I was still young and felt like no, I can still skate, like it would have sucked if it kind of ended there because I would have felt like,
Right.
but I'm not ready to be done,
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, somehow luckily weaseled my way with New Balance and all those guys and was able, I was basically with New Balance for like 4 years or something.
4 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
somehow.
And when did that end?
At the end of this past year.
Okay.
But I still like, they still send me shoes and I still wear it. Those guys are the best.
They are
like
the best.
I like
Great.
still like, and I like the shoes.
They got a solid program over there. So.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah,
They
those
do.
guys are awesome. But so basically when that ended, it was kind of like, oh yeah, but this feels right. Like I'm not like bitter, like where maybe like back after DC, I would have been like, fuck, dude, but I still like want to skate and like can skate.
Right.
Yeah.
Where this was like, yeah, it's about time. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even
Which
when,
is good. Like it
Yeah.
just like kind of like
If you
it
can
would have
feel comfortable
sucked.
about
Yeah,
it,
it would have
yeah.
just sucked to like leave like bitter or something.
Totally.
Like fuck, I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
there's a certain time though when it's hard to get on a shoe company.
Well, especially now. Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Talent out there. is
I
fucked.
know.
Yeah, it's insane.
seriously.
It's sick.
They are good.
They're good.
Good. That's why I sit in this chair
Me too.
and skate a curve
Yeah.
that's 3 inches high.
3 video parts a week.
3 video parts a week I'm doing over here. How
Damn,
about that?
dude.
Right?
Sody.
He does it all in that chair, too.
All in that shell. In this
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah.
Don't have to get up.
This is his one spot.
My one spot, man.
It looks good on you, bud.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
You're good at it.
I have my good days. I have my bad days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever like walk, where you're done interviewing someone or doing this and you're just kind of like, it just wasn't, it was
Yeah,
just off.
it's-
You
it's
go
too-
and you focus your board
Yeah, I have a couple boards in the
Frozen
trunk
bike.
just for that.
in your room that
Yeah.
you just go back and focus.
It's never about the guest because I feel like the guest always kills it. For some reason, this room, us being here, for some reason, it works, right? People have a great time.
Yeah.
They're great. They talk about stuff, but it's always like me. Like I'm always
Yeah.
like, that was kind of weird. I could have done that, you know?
Yeah.
But literally half the time, I don't even think about it afterwards. It's always like, that was fucking great.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
tomorrow you're doing another one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm just
Gotta
stoked to
move
be.
on.
I'm just stoked to be talking
Yeah.
to whoever's sitting there.
Yeah, sure.
You know. So
That's awesome,
But a
dude.
little bit. Sometimes I'm a little hard on myself. You know. I always want to just do great and make sure we're covering all the stuff that person wants to cover. You know, because sometimes they don't want to cover certain things. So what can you do?
But the whole process, we're all having fun, so you kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. It's fun. Yeah, it's cool. I'm having a great time right now.
Likewise.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Hanging out with old Torgy.
What's next?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Well, listen, we're gonna play some clips in a little bit, but I love rapping out with you, man.
Yeah.
You're
Likewise,
such
buddy.
a great fun dude, and we hung out in street league stuff. It was really cool.
I
man.
know, that
It
was
really
fun,
cool.
man.
Because you said, I mean, you're new to it too, and I'm
Yeah.
new to it, so it's interesting trying to like navigate this whole new thing. you
Totally.
know? And every time I do
Totally.
it, I'm like, they're like, "Oh, you gonna do it again?" I'm like, if they ask me back, I don't know. I fucked that shit
Yeah.
up, dude. Like that shit was horrible, man.
Yeah.
Like I'd be surprised.
Did you
if
watch
they
it?
asked me.
They won't.
Yeah.
They won't ask me back.
Yeah. But so that's cool. You know, there's always opportunities like that
Yeah.
to stay
Yeah.
involved with skating and do certain events and stuff
For
like that.
sure. Yeah.
That's cool.
Lucky for all of that and very thankful for it.
Yeah, man.
Just
Definitely.
see where it goes.
See where it goes.
Who reached out to you on that? Like, how did it happen?
Matt Rodriguez.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So basically just run shit. And but I golf with him a bunch. Golf with him and Daniel Duarte a bunch.
Nice.
Making the connects on the back
That's-
nine.
Yeah.
where things
I'm not having
happen.
fun golfing. I'm like, this is
Networking.
business.
Straight
man. I'm sorry,
politicking.
man. Yeah.
But you're a big golfer, huh?
I am. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've golfed. Me and Tori.
We did.
We've had a
Once.
couple.
every time I see him, what's up, dude? You don't ask me to golf anymore? Have you golfed since?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Nope.
I just it's all about me then.
Yeah.
If I asked you to golf one more time, would you still be golfing?
You're holding back my golf career by not inviting me.
No, first of all, his weekends are open now, so
That's true.
you
That's
can-
true.
Okay.
This is the time.
Yeah, that's true.
If you wanted to golf, you could hit him up too.
What did you early?
Do you even want to golf?
I'd like.
That was where
I'd
I
like
was getting
to.
at.
Golf is really interesting for me because I always get really frustrated after like the third
Yeah.
or fourth hole, and I'm
For sure.
fucking over it. I'm kicking the ball. I'm like, oh, it's over here. I'm throwing it back in bounds.
Gotta
I'm
play
just
where it
whip-
lies.
Yeah.
I don't play that game. I don't. I just
That's
throw
a part of the
shit.
game.
We
all get frustrated.
I've even
No
thrown the
doubt.
ball towards the hole. You know.
Oh, the old arm wedge.
Yeah. Arm wedge.
Let me get it there.
I've done that. I get so frustrated,
Dude,
though. It's the most
That's
frustrating
the point,
thing.
man. That's the point.
I hate it,
Yeah,
but I do
dude.
love it. It's
have to
great
be able
being
to,
out there.
like-
See little squirrels running around.
If you're not
maybe a
out
deer.
there, that's pretty amazing. If you're not out there that much, of course you're not
For
gonna
the
be
wildlife.
You're gonna not be that good.
I know, but shit, I want to
All
be
right,
good.
well,
I do too.
we'll play golf. We'll set up the tee time. I'm not going to do it because it's too hard and I'm lazy. So if someone here
I
can
like
set it
that.
up.
LD,
dude.
get LD involved and he'll
Yeah,
make it happen.
dude.
Totally.
That would be a sick foursome.
What about
That'd be a great foursome.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
driving range?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah?
Every now and then.
I that's what I need to start with.
Totally.
I need to get my swing back.
Or what about
You
the
had-
little putting green spot? Like a little,
Oh, I'm a champion putter.
Mm.
It's a
like
it's a
putting
driving.
now.
Drive for show, putt for dough, dude.
If you haven't golfed for a while, dude, that first hit off the tee is so stressful. It's so stressful.
That breakfast ball, dude.
You do get
Mulligan,
breakfast
dude.
ball.
Yeah.
A couple tries
Yeah.
on that one.
Oh, breakfast ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not like, USGA over here. or
Yeah,
anything.
but dude, I go golf with you. I mean, you're good. Malto's fucking good. You know?
Yeah, he takes lessons.
He's
so
pretty good. Definitely. You know who's really good now is Mike Mo.
Mike Mo and his
Oh,
girl.
Yeah.
His
The
girl's
simulator.
really good too.
Simulate, dude. It's working for
He doesn't
him.
even invite it. What the fuck's going on?
That's
Yeah, I haven't
to
golfed
his
with
house.
Mo, dude.
How often are you in Kiwi's Valley?
yeah, but he's a.
Actually, frequently to golf.
See?
There's the courses up there.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we
Figure it
will.
out. I got to get back out there. I got to get. And you guys are rolling with like nice clubs and stuff. I got this like Wilson bag that I throw on the ground.
I love that bag.
some budget
I remember
ass
it. I remember
By
that bag.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Everybody's got the leather. They got the little gloves, the little towel on it. You know, the little things they put. I'm throwing my shit on the ground.
Yeah.
my whole
Same,
bag.
same.
Yeah, are you doing that
Yeah,
too?
I got a hand-me-down bag from Tim.
Okay.
How
Just
much-
wait, it doesn't have the little thing
from Gav.
doesn't have the little
yeah,
legs.
Tim Gav, yeah. I bought the bag.
Oh, you bought.
I bought the bag. It's
probably
he
nice
gave me
as
all
shit,
the clothes.
dude.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got
Just from
you.
Gap.
Hand me down clubs, new bag.
Yep.
How much is a like set cost? Like
It's expensive.
how much?
I don't know if you're gonna buy it brand new, like over $1,000.
You could get a good pair for like $600-700, but that's just for like your irons, and then like he said, you could probably speak about a little over $1,000 to get a decent
In the bag
set.
too?
Yeah.
The bag, nah. Well, yeah.
I mean, if you're buying like all new shit, oh fuck, dude, this is gonna get up there.
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
I
it's
always like
not
even like
cheap.
irons, bag. I guess I'd get new.
Yeah.
But like dry, like all the shit, like I usually just go to like we have Roger Dunn out here, and just buy the like used ones, and they clean them
okay.
up all nice, and they still play great. Dude.
Sick.
Yeah.
I think mine are from like Big Five or something.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that works at Cobra. So
Oh, really?
We should do
you
a
know
segment.
his
him.
name Bryson?
You know him.
I know him. You gonna tell me now or after the show?
JT.
JT.
Oh.
JT Alt.
Justin
No.
Tucker.
He works there?
JT Olds works for Cobra.
Well,
This is
he works
insane.
under he works for Puma Golf.
Yeah.
but it's owned by Puma. So
Yeah.
Cobra is under the umbrella of Puma. So
Yeah, I did not know that.
yeah.
I knew he worked there, but I didn't know that was the
It's
whole
like it's like
structure.
the distribution, almost in like with like deluxe, where it's like all the like
yeah.
guys on the tour that are like
It's a combo.
hitting Cobras.
Yeah.
They all wear Pumas.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh, like you skate for real, like you're gonna skate Spitfires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
same. It seems
Yeah.
like it is that way.
Yeah.
for sure.
Got you. Got it. Team manager of Cobra.
Dude,
Hey.
that would be so tight.
First golf skate team.
Let's make that happen.
Except there's that. Oh yeah. There's
Number
one
33.
dude on Cobra that's I just hate.
Really?
Ooh. Oh, I know. Wait, it's the Sham.
DeChambeau.
Yeah, the
He's
Shambo.
the
A lot
worst,
of people
dude.
don't like that dude for some reason.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like cocky or something, or
He's everything.
Yeah, he's a piece of work.
he's got an attitude.
Yeah.
He's
He's so
golfer,
good.
Straight up.
Yeah. But team managing someone like that would be like, that's when you're like, oh yeah, actually team managing would be hard if you have to deal with someone like that.
It really depends on the
Personality.
people
Yeah,
you're
no,
working with.
like the
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if there's a skater like that, you'd be like, fuck, this job got like so much harder.
Well, we'll figure it out, man. One day we'll get golf. We'll go golfing. You know.
No, we
love-
should. Hey,
I'd
we
love to
should.
get back out there.
We
You
should.
know. I just it's intimidating sometimes when you haven't golfed. I haven't golfed in years.
We'll hit a Rosie. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A little niner.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
That's where we played too.
Does New Balance make like golfing shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, do you get that hookup?
I got some shoes, dude.
That's
Yeah,
tight.
that's the thing.
Oh,
What am I
wait,
gonna-
they just had a little Malbon collab just come out.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Oh.
with New Balance. Yeah,
Shit, what
gotta hit
Yeah,
him
get
up for
a
that.
New Balance
know,
golf
dude.
team.
They don't like have any pros on tour. They should.
You can be TM.
Put a team together.
Yeah.
Present it to
You
them.
might need to know some of the golfers to be a TM.
But that'd be interesting though, right? It's like if New Balance, hey, started a team, you'd be like, cool, I get to choose these dudes. Who would you choose?
A bunch of guys that have lucrative contracts already, probably. So they'd be
that's
like, well,
like-
you can't do that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool though if you got
Yeah,
to
yeah.
hand pick certain people.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the job of the team manager, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think also like maybe the brand manager has something to say with that too. Of like,
course.
this is the direction we're gonna go in. Here.
Yeah.
Right.
But-
That's true.
And then the team's like, I'll deal with them. Yes.
You know some people at New Balance.
Couple. Yeah.
Seb, Tyrone.
Oh yeah.
Carve yourself a position.
Yeah. All right, I laid it out. This is what you're paying me too. What? I did all the work. Come on.
I did all the work.
Yeah. I figured out the
laid it out.
position.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I invented it.
Well, we'll get out there one day. Maybe we'll even skate one day. You know.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Speaking of skating, though, got some clips to watch if you're interested. A lot of good memories come back. I love watching these clips.
Back
with
in the
these-
good old
with these
days,
skaters.
huh?
Look at
Wow.
this one. Old.
Yeah.
Wally over the rail.
Oh
and
my
bang.
Yeah.
That was gnarly.
That was a long time ago.
Yes,
that was
it
my first
was.
ever real trip.
Where is that?
Oh,
It's in Hollywood.
that was your
Hollywood area, I think. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You still?
I could be completely off. This is my first time like skating in LA.
Oh, you just still lived in Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flew out here. Real trip.
Did we talk about on my interview of how like I almost went to college last time?
Maybe I don't remember.
I've definitely said this story about how like I was about to go to the University of Minnesota.
Okay.
Was enrolled in everything. Darren Howard, the old TM, asked me to go on a trip, a real trip, but it was during orientation. But they have late orientation if you can't make the first one. So he asked me to go, and I was like, cool, yeah, I'll go to late orientation. So this was from that trip.
Oh, wow.
Of how I bailed on the orientation.
I think I do remember
he
this.
then asked me to go on another trip during late orientation where I talked to my parents and was like, can I take a year off? Which,
How did that convo go?
dude, surprisingly, like, yeah, cool. Just make sure to email your counselor and that you're going to re-enroll next semester, which I did.
Oh.
Never got an email back, but I was just kind of in my head. I was like, no, I don't even care. I'm getting asked to go on skate trips.
Yeah.
Wait, so you went to college the year after, or no?
No, dude never emailed me back.
You didn't try to send him another email?
Yeah, I wasn't really. Well, no, because by that point it was like, fuck, it's actually working.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
Like I think I was like, then I got on Real and Etnies by that. Like
God damn.
after this, it was like maybe 3 months later, I was like on Real, and then maybe like 5 months after, like on Etnies
Changed
or something.
everything.
Wait,
Shit.
so you were you sending him sponsor me tapes? How'd you get on Real?
I skated Tampa Am. Yeah, I skated Tampa Am. I think maybe one of the guys that worked at the shop I rode for in Minnesota called Cal Surf was at Tampa and gave Darren my sponsor me tape. I think. I'm not actually sure because I didn't even officially meet Darren at Tampa, but I skated it and then he called me back He called me. He called me like 3 days later when I got back and was like, hey, this is Darren. Like, you know, I work at Deluxe, like seeing if you wanted to get real boards.
Oh.
Like, fuck, I didn't have a board sponsor. So I was like, well, yeah.
How old were you?
I think I would just turn 18.
Oh wow. Okay.
Senior year of high school. Yeah.
And you did well in Tampa? Or
got third.
That's pretty
third?
good. Yeah.
That was pretty well.
Bro, I mean,
I'm telling you, dude, I peaked back then, dude.
but for any
Peak early.
for
Yeah.
any Tampa Am, I mean, all those kids are so
Yeah.
so thirsty,
Dude.
man.
Who won
It's a
that year? Do
Fucking
you remember?
madhouse.
Ryan DeCenzo won.
Oh, what about second? Who cares? Okay.
No, Ben Hatchell.
Ben Hatchell.
Full cap flips
Senzo,
over the top.
Hatchell, and you up on the
That's
podium.
amazing.
Sick.
Up on the podium, dude.
That's amazing, dude. 18 years old. You take a sip of champagne?
No, dude, you know what's funny? I was so like scared of drinking alcohol back then that I remember like I think DeCenzo like for sure was drinking champagne and I was kind of like, oh yeah, whatever, and he offered. I'm like, I'm good, whatever.
I know it's funny when they do the spraying of that stuff when the kids aren't like old.
I know,
enough to
right?
drink. I'm
Yeah.
Like, they're like, I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea if I should do that.
You're like,
Oh, because they're just like, there's a bottle there. Yeah.
you're driving back just
Yeah.
covered with fucking champagne.
Yeah.
You get pulled over.
It is
That-
Florida though, so
That's true.
It's true. Yeah, it's Tampa. So, but
amazing.
I did get second. Like, 6 years later.
Really?
Seriously? Yeah,
Who beat you out that year?
Alec Majerus.
Oh.
But it was cool. He's from Minnesota, so I was like, oh, that's
He's
kinda
a,
like,
was he
alright, cool.
homie?
You know what's funny is the first time I ever saw him skate was like outside of Minnesota. He's a little bit younger than me,
Okay.
and he's not from like the Twin Cities. He's from this town called Rochester. And I never like saw footage of him skating or anything. And then the first time I saw him skate was in California at a contest, and someone was like, yeah, he's from Minnesota. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Where's this kid been?
Seriously.
It was weird.
Right.
I think you live like 3 hours away from you. Or something.
Yeah, it's like
That's a
2
long,
hours,
that's
something
a
like
long-
that. Yeah.
Definitely.
People can live 10 minutes from me. I never see him.
Was that Tampa Am again 6 years later that you got? Damn,
Yeah, I was
really?
bordering Man-Am. It might have been the last one. Yeah, might have been the last one. Oh, but I was gonna say is that the whole point of me bringing that up. Then I drank the champagne. Okay. Yeah.
6 years later.
Yeah,
He was comfortable then.
Yeah.
I did eventually. Yeah.
That's no easy
I had to
feat,
get
though.
back on the podium to just be like, no, actually, I do want that.
Yeah. I do
That was the whole
Give
point.
me that, Alec.
Yeah.
Great kid, great skater.
yeah. You're
Very,
right.
very difficult, man. Tampa Am. A lot of
Hell yeah.
A lot of people just flying around
That's
everywhere.
the whole like thing is practice, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like at Tampa Am, there's always like a few kids that can't skate the contest because they get broke off running into someone.
Right.
'Cause it's just practice is that
Oh,
hectic.
it is.
Yeah.
Tampa Pro and Tampa Am are two different beasts.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
night
Way
and
different.
day.
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder
Psycho.
who's probably skated the most Tampa Ams.
That's
Like
a
there's
good-
probably someone that's been done every
Yeah.
one of them.
That's a good question.
Still
That's
skating it?
true.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's one dude who skated like every Tampa Pro. Judd.
Oh, Judd. Yeah, Judd.
Oh, the dude, he's from Missouri or something.
Yeah. What's his last name?
Healed?
Yeah, Judd Healed or something.
Something like that,
He's
yeah. That
skated,
sounds right, yeah.
I think he skated every single Tampa Pro.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. Or not, maybe not every single.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
He skated a lot.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
They
how-
call him like Farm Boy,
Farm
right?
Boy.
Yeah,
dude.
He had,
Farm
he had
Boy.
it tattooed on him, too.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
He used to come to the
cool.
skate park I used to work at back in the day, Maximus.
Every time you think he launches out, stalls something, goes back on the
yeah.
pipe, right?
Yeah.
How many
Foot
Tampa pros and amps have there been?
There's got to be over 25. I think I remember their 25-year anniversary was in the last couple of years.
Okay.
Was
Yeah,
it?
so
So
25.
God damn, that's a lot of contests.
Yeah, it's coming up
It's
soon.
like early
Tampa Pro's
90s,
coming
yeah.
up soon. You should go to that, dude.
Hey, Tampa Am.
Can I manage the trip or something?
Try to get a TM job and get the TM contest right away. There you go.
I don't even want to do that, dude.
Hey, this clip's interesting. I was tripping on this little I-beam. Was that is that something there? Or did they have that there?
Yeah, I think they
for
were like it was still
construction?
under construction.
Okay. 'Cause it seems sketchy too.
in San
It can, like,
Jose.
turn over maybe.
Because there's a spot you can barely see in the background. Or like you can kind of see under there. It's like a bank to marble edge.
I've been to that
people
spot.
skating. Yeah, there's like a hip at one point too.
Jerry Sue to switch nose grind.
Yeah,
popping.
yeah. That's that spot. And
Oh, wow.
So I don't know. I think maybe it was still under construction, and that's why this I-beam was there. Mm-hmm. And it just started as like, hey, I'll gap and grind, and then like ollie out down to the whatever pool. And then I think maybe like Jose or someone, because he's from San Jose, was just like, just try grinding the whole thing. I can't even remember, but it was kind of like something that like I was like, okay, I'll just try it. And then like you get to a certain point, and you're like, fuck, I'm really scared, don't move. And then it was just like, oh my god, I guess I landed it. Yeah.
It's
And I
like
couldn't.
once you get over the hump, you're good.
Yeah, and I like did it, and I couldn't tell like was that cool, because you don't really like ride away with any speed, and I was like, I don't know, was that cool? And then like years later, I'm like, fuck, dude, I could never do that now.
Dude,
That
you
was
can get fucking broke on that.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
it looked fun. That's a fun.
What?
grind.
Yeah, I mean, shit, what a spot though.
Sure.
Definitely.
Random.
But it also looks scary as
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, super scary, but like, what a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the?
And you know
marble?
what? You know what's funny is that like I'm like proud of this now, because after you ride away, I guess that if that's from the real, because it was in the real video, you don't see it, but like the raw clip, little Mark Suchu, he was like 15 or something. He was so
Wow.
small, came over and like hugged me or whatever. And now I'm just like, yeah, Suchu came up and hugged me after. Because he's like the best now.
Yeah, that looks like a fun.
It's gnarly.
It looks scary as hell, but a fun grind. Little whoop-de-woo.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
the scary gap out too. Like
Yeah.
it makes it a little.
Yeah, if you catch that back truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
You
dude,
can
I wasn't.
get
You're
really
not going
got-
that fast, dude. That was the scary part, and then once you get there, you're like, okay, just don't
All
move.
right.
Yeah.
The little gap out.
Yeah.
So did you ever do like grind and then all
Yeah,
out? Oh, so
that
you
was
did
like
both.
I was like asking someone to film. I was like, hey, like I'm just gonna like gap grind and then ollie out. I had never even thought like of going the whole way.
Really?
But you did do the first initial thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did like ollie grind, ollie out, and then like I said, it was like Jose or someone's just like, just do the whole thing.
Did anyone
like,
else skate it
oh.
with you?
I don't think so. No. Yeah. Etnies trip.
It's like what what other tricks could really be done on
I'm
that?
just imagining like
Kinda-
gap
yeah.
out, slide, and drop
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, that would like honestly be like gnarlier kind of, because then you're like taking on the drop with a
Little
tail
crooked
slide or
grind.
something.
Little crookie grind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that thing.
Wondering if it was just placed there, like if you could like tip it over with enough weight.
No, that was
It looked pretty
it was,
solid.
it was in there. It was in there. It was safe.
You
I assessed the
never know.
situation.
You never
Yeah,
know.
it was safe.
You never know. I don't know how they do construction in Minnesota. Is it Minnesota?
San Jose.
Jose.
I don't know how they do construction in San
In,
Jose.
in
Silicon
California, in Silicon Valley, probably pretty well.
Yeah.
This is this is gnarly, because I think everybody has skated this spot over the bar, and you went over the whole goddamn thing.
Oh yeah.
in downtown.
That was so sick.
That was
Yeah,
to me
yeah.
that was like a Dompierre ollie, right?
Dude, that was-
It was like
Cool.
you know what I'm saying? Look at this,
Feeling a little huff there.
Yeah.
bro.
I tripped out when I first saw that. I was like that, and I looked at that,
Really?
went back. I was like, "This is really fucking
massive.
gnarly."
Yeah, that thing is.
I'm surprised. Like, I'm
the
surprised no
ground
one else
dips
did
down.
it, because it's
Really?
like such a famous spot.
But the thing is the bar is so close to it to get that high and that far is what's really tough.
Right.
Like to ollie up so
Sure.
high so quick and then go the distance.
Yeah, I think it was just because I couldn't do anything on the bump to rail, and I was like, I can like
bump to
go
rail.
really fast and ollie, so I'll just do that.
Take
Do you
what
mean the
can
bump
get,
to rail
bro.
down the street or over that thing?
The like curb cut to rail that everyone
Okay.
skates. Yeah, yeah.
You ever trip out? Like I saw, what's that? The dude Pedro Biagio, or that's on New Balance.
Yeah.
He did fakie flip switch crook on that bump to bar.
He's insane, dude.
Like
He's
I was like,
Fuck, did he do that?
yeah.
How?
He's really, really good at that trick.
Okay.
And he's
So
really
awkward.
good at skating just really tall ledges.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's not like the bump is like this crazy. It's just it's a mellow.
Oh, it's just
a mellow.
It's the
little bump.
smallest part of the curb.
It
cut.
is. It's actually like
There's like no
I've
bump
been there
really.
so many times of like, because it's a weekday spot, so and you don't get kicked out, so you're just like, you end up there, and every time it's just like, this thing kind of sucks, dude. Can we like keep going?
It kind of looks cool, but everything's been destroyed
Yeah.
too.
It has. It has. And then even this spot, like everybody's done tricks over to manual off the thing.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Oh,
that.
from right there?
I've only a
Yeah.
few people
Oh,
have done
sure.
that.
I mean, I think Joey's done that. Maybe
No.
a couple people have.
I remember
Ollie over to manual?
Yeah.
yeah.
Eli Reed did switch ollie, switch manual.
Didn't somebody ollie over to nose manual?
I'm sure that's happened. Yeah.
I don't know who. But no, it was cool, man. Very impressive. When I saw that, I was like, wow, crazy.
I think I just remember being like, why has no one done this? It's like, if you can't do anything on the bump trail, it's like the only other thing to do.
Nobody saw what you saw.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. But what's a good, Davis Torgerson without a couple little slams? You have some good little slams. I like this one. Ow. What happened there? You missed the thing?
Who was doing the research for this, dude? Is that Roger?
Roger.
Yeah.
you dug deep, player.
But like, oh my God.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, so that was on Go Skate Day. So it was like a whole like we used to do like you would just kind of skate through the city, like, and the whole like skate scene would show up kind of, and you would skate through the city. So then I think it like ended up at like I guess a spot, a bank.
Okay. Okay.
curb.
Is that a spot? I can't tell. I'm not sure.
Look at everybody with their hand over there. Everybody's like, oh, shit.
Yes, dude. Yeah. Is that Nate, Jamil, Eddie, and Aaron? You know what's funny is I remember being like, oh yeah, like whatever, and I went back up and everyone was like, dude, like freaking out about it. I'm like, dude, I've slammed so much harder and got so much more smoked, and that was totally
kinda
fine
like
after
you
that.
rolled-
Yeah,
in the
you rolled
direction.
out of it.
Yeah,
It was
you
a good
rolled
little
out of it.
roll.
But you know when you hit your front wheel,
Oh,
it's
man.
like, ooh.
No, I think I just literally ran into dirt
The
instead of
unexpected.
That's what I'm saying, but look at-
Was that a sandbag that you
Yeah, it
ran
seemed
into?
like he didn't
No,
lift up
it
in
was
time.
like
Oh.
I think it was there's like a sidewalk that you could run into, and I went into like dirt, but it was like the same color.
Yeah,
the dirt was the
yeah.
same color as the sidewalk or something.
Oh.
I'm hoping this is a long time ago. I'm just assuming this
'Cause it randomly
like why
looks
else
like-
would I have gone there?
Well, Jerron said that you didn't lift up in time. If
You
you would have
ran
lifted
into-
up in
Yeah, but
time.
if there's dirt and dust, I mean, you're still gonna get dusted.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
still didn't lift up.
Yeah, he's
Right.
leaning into the nose.
But there's some on the ground that halted.
Yeah,
you.
you're gonna get
Okay.
fucked either way.
Well, thank you guys for I mean, this was a really important thing that I've thought about. And, every time I go to bed, I think about that one slam and why it happened. So
What could have prevented it?
yeah, thanks for bringing back. What is this?
yeah.
I mean, right
This
here.
is probably like 16 years ago. Just switch frontside 180 into a bank. I appreciate you guys of, maybe I can go back and do it now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Try to go back and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's face.
I'm sure he did it. What are you talking about?
Did you try it again after?
Probably. Dude, I was 16. I didn't know any better, dude.
God. Amazing.
That's actually hilarious.
And then
I switched 180 into a bank. This is awesome, dude. What else you guys got?
Because like going down the bank, you're like, oh yeah, I got this. Yeah, this is chilling. This is chilling. Oops.
Yeah, you could have gotten way more smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten way more
Yeah.
smoked.
I think the look back at the camera back to
Yeah,
the
that's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
funny.
so fucking
Classic
good,
shit.
man.
They're all
Here's one.
Oh, so okay. This is boondoggle bonus shit. Is that what you found? Yeah, I never did that.
Never did. You went never nollie heeled over the rail?
No,
Did you get really broke?
no.
No? It looks like you got broke.
Oh, I mean, dude, that slam.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We all take that slam.
Yeah, that wasn't
constantly.
Bad. That wasn't
I'm just judging off
Yeah.
of because sometimes
I did almost go to flat though. Did basically the whole point is over rail in the bank. Basically, did nollie heel to flat. So I kind of missed that whole point.
I mean,
No, you hit the bank. You
did.
You hit the bank.
the very
very
lower
low.
part of the
Yeah,
bank.
keep talking.
It's hard
okay.
to hit the top part, though.
You landed 2 stairs from the bottom.
I think it was a chocolate board too.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Chris Roberts board.
Oh shit. No
Could have
wonder.
been.
No wonder.
Don't remember.
Yeah. Let's see.
Did that end the session?
Probably did because I'm like, it was back that like that was so new of like doing a trick over a rail into a bank.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that it took me like an hour to get to that point of putting one down of like flick catch, like that whole process. So then you finally go for it and that happens. You're probably like,
Yeah.
maybe we'll come back.
I mean, I like this one though. This is a weird one. Into the water.
This is the first time you just pulled all these falls.
Wow, dude, this is
falls
this
before.
is so long
3 in a
ago.
row.
Wow, trying to remember. It's in St. Paul.
And you want it all into the water.
I want it all in the water.
Okay.
I didn't do it. You know what?
Seemed like a
Actually,
good idea.
I think I like ended up doing it, but that was way better than
Then you doing it.
you doing it. Like, and I'm sure like everyone else there was just like, yes, the thing we wanted to happen happened. You know,
Well, I mean, like, look at the.
like we don't want it to right away. Come on,
No.
little hydroplane.
inside. Yeah.
little hydroplane.
little hydro.
Yeah, how long has that water been sitting there too?
What is that? A storm drain type thing?
There's no drain there.
No.
It's like
Well, I mean,
that's
like,
like-
what
that
is
is
it,
pooled
though?
water.
It's like, parking garage.
It's a parking garage.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
Top floor of the parking garage.
Got you.
Yeah.
Top floor.
Yeah, up in the club. Up in the club.
Up in the club.
Clearly not.
Joe Mama up in the club. Up in the club.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We just like.
I mean,
you know,
no, it's-
we just have fun. We're just having fun, man. This, what the hell?
Wow.
Gnarly.
Front.
Yeah, man. I really wanted to like. In my head, I was like, I can like get up and like slide the front nose.
Sure.
And then like 2 hours later, you're like, I guess I can't. Never mind.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
still,
tall.
but even going up and tapping it like that is
Yeah,
still a
dude.
feat. You know what I mean? I know what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right. But wow,
I remember
I don't
being
see anybody doing that.
I remember being so bummed because it was the first time going to this spot and the ledges were so. It's like up in the valley, and the ledges were so destroyed from bikers, dude. Actually,
It's like a courthouse,
Where's
right?
this at?
yeah, Pacoima or somewhere like around
Yeah.
there,
Okay.
San
It was
Fernando,
a
something like
sick
that.
ledge spot, though, for sure.
It really was, and I had seen like some footage on it before.
Joey had
and
a
like
good line there.
we need to like go check that out. And we got there, and you couldn't do a grind because the ledges were like it was like how, like some concrete ledges have like the first layer of like nice concrete, and then as soon as you get past that, it's like the powder. You know,
Yeah.
it was just powder. So this was like one ledge that you kind of still skate. And I think I filmed a line to like a front blunt and just kind of like wall ride to fakie like at this spot right there. That was like not like you didn't get like 4 wheels on it, and it was kind of like it's kind of like not even something, and it was like, well, maybe I could just do that.
I mean, it's an interesting trick to try.
Oh yeah. It just would be so nice to actually stand up. Like
stand-
imagine like kind of like
yeah.
actually standing on the front.
I mean, if that
nose.
ledge was a little bit lower on top, you easily could.
Yeah,
That
totally.
ledge was
That's-
legitimately a tall ledge in itself.
But front blunt's a trick. You can kind of like when you're on there, you can be like, okay, now like next level. Like you can
yeah.
kind of get some like
can roll
leverage
fully
out of
onto
there.
So when you do this, do you still try to keep going?
I think I try to keep going because
Right.
also there was like a little sketchy, like a little tick right there.
Tic Tac.
Yeah, and I did have aspirations of like, no, I feel like I can like actually lock into
Get
something.
it in there, right.
And then probably got tired and lazy and was like, cool, first one works.
Let me see that one again.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ah,
works
All
cool.
I like that one.
It's
I
really
like that
sick,
one.
actually.
No,
Fuck
it's a
yeah.
great trick, man.
Oh,
I
thanks.
like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
In order to come fakey too, you got on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll
keep
accept
talking, dude. Thanks, dude. Hey, from Duran, I'll take it, dude.
There you go.
Seriously,
There you
bro.
go.
Yeah.
This one here, Raj had mentioned huff. This is such a huff, and you almost died right here. This is so,
gosh.
oh my god.
Bro.
Yeah.
Ollie,
R.I.P. to that spot, by the way.
Ollie, backlip.
Wow.
Straight up huff. Shit.
Yeah. Honestly, there was a lot of huff inspo in
Yeah.
that one. For sure.
Look at it.
Oh my
That
goodness,
right
dude.
there. Oh my
You
god.
could
Just head first into the next fucking
But jumping
block.
onto a ledge is covered in wax too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary. And everything about this is scary. I mean, that's
you didn't hang up. You
I
just
didn't
like,
even clip. Yeah, I
He's
just
got like
kind
a
of.
wheel
bite?
bite for some reason.
Well, I think.
you started to run out of it
remember.
before you got.
I don't remember.
Imagine
So it
that.
wasn't like you got pitched forward, but you were like starting to running out of it right away.
I think so.
And you missed your knee right there.
I'm tall enough. Just tall enough to miss my knee.
Bro, a lot of bad shit could
I
happen.
think it started because I was just like skating around and it just started. It's almost like a skill challenge. You get to a certain spot and you're just like, oh, can you ollie all of them or whatever?
Yeah.
And I was like going and ollieing all of them, and I think Tom K or Jake Darwin was like, dude, I think it was maybe Darwin was like, you got to do something with that. I think he was like, dude, just like manual, like ollie all of them and like manual the last one or something. I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. I was like, what if I like do a back lip? He's like, yeah, whatever. And actually, we got kicked out. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll try that. We got kicked out, and they came out of the door right there. We got kicked out, and we were like, oh, okay, whatever. So we went across the street, and we were just kind of chilling, and they walked back in, and I think we went over there, and we were like, fuck it, let's just try one more, and that was that one right there.
seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that.
And then it started fucking pouring rain. Pouring rain. This is in Minneapolis, by the way.
Got you.
Pouring rain. We went across the street, and there's like an overhang, and we always, on New Balance trips, have a soccer ball. And we're always doing like a hack, and we have like a challenge where it's like if you mess up the hack, you're out, and so it like goes from like a group down to 2, and then there's always a winner, and we'll just every day it's just like constant games of this like game, and so we sat while it was raining under this like covered area across the street and just hacked for like an hour. It was like the best. Yeah.
Have you ever won?
Oh yeah, I've gotten in there a couple times. I mean, everyone's won. We play enough where everyone wins. Trust me.
When you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that, do you do it in a certain order, or is it just anyone?
No, it's just like we're all in a circle and you got to keep the ball up.
Yeah,
And
Right.
if you
So if it
mess up
comes
the
to
hack,
you-
dude, you out.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And we'll get like cutthroat though, where it's like, sorry, you're out.
Right.
Yeah. And then like, feelings will be hurt.
Yeah.
But
There's always
it's just the way of the hack, man.
Always
dude.
another thing.
There's
always
kind of
another
like ball don't lie.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
Ball don't lie. Yeah.
Very scary trick. Almost fucking died.
Yeah, I was just hyped too because it was like in downtown Minneapolis and like just cool to get like a trick in the city of like the town you're from and like with the build, like it's just like and it looks really cool because like
City footage always looks great.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
city
Looks
footage,
so good.
and the spot's not there anymore, or it's still there, it's just knobs, so you can't really skate it.
You never thought about skating that spot like that before?
No, it's brand new. It was all like they like put these ledges in, and every skater was just like, "Oh, thank you, like, you guys blew it." Because I think they want to like it's like a tactic of keeping people from driving up into the
Right.
plaza, like security reasons or whatever. And we were just like, fucking granite ledges, like let's go. And then after like a few months, they knobbed it.
They knocked him. Right.
R.I.P. Best flat ground though, like
It looks good.
best flat ground, dude.
Definitely looks like
so
it.
good.
Like you see you doing a trick over the little pillar.
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
it, too.
It's hard because like there's a pillar right after it, so it's
Yeah.
hard to go exactly over the
yeah,
pillar. You kind of go
cool.
diagonal. But some of my friends have kind of like done little like bonk tricks on the pillar, which is really cool. Like one of my
Oh, like
buddies did
ollie
like
up that one
Yeah,
and
did like a
then-
little front crook fakie on it, which is cool.
sick.
Kind of like that, but I mean that's really hard to do.
Look at that dip.
Fully dipped.
Look at that
That's
dip.
not dip. That's just like hang on and escape.
Love
Yeah.
that. Love that.
Ah.
Oh, dude, here we go. Oh, here we go.
dude,
I love
here we
this,
go.
man. Here's a line filmed by
Yeah.
Mikey Taylor.
In what's that, like Oxnard? I think.
Yeah, it is.
Frank, was that what that school's called? What's that school
Where
called?
come from?
After you landed this, did he give you financial advice?
Man.
No, you should have though. I was young enough to where I would have needed it, dude.
That trick is
First time
so
I seen that
fucking
one.
Sick. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'd done like it just to switch 180 to crook,
Yeah.
and it was
Such a good trick.
Kind of the like, oh, maybe I can do another one.
No, it's fucking flowy, dude.
Well, to be honest, back then
man.
no one was doing that.
You don't
trick
see
either.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Very
just
rare.
starting to see it now.
Yeah,
Kinda just
dude. I used to rip, man. Fuck.
Those are the,
What happened?
what are those, the
What
Maltos or
happened?
something?
Nah, there was a team shoe on Etnies, but they were really sick, dude. It was like this, like kind of kind of like soccer vibe
Okay.
shoe, like that soccer toe of like the webbing almost. Sick shoe.
Damn.
But that was actually towards the end of Etnies when we all kind of bailed and went to DC, or at least Mikey and I.
Right.
Almost Sean.
Almost, Sean. I remember that, man.
So that might have been like in like the fourth quarter of Etnies days, yeah. But I think, and it was like 2 weeks before, I think, since day one, the real video.
What happened with Ed? Why did just DC come in and just offer you guys like a better contract, or what went down with that? It seemed like you guys had a really great thing going on there at Etnies.
Dude, we did. It was awesome. But dude, okay. First off, I was so young that like I was sort of just going with the flow.
Sure.
And I forget where we were going. I was in the car with Mikey and Sean, and they were like, "Hey, man, so I think we're gonna ride for DC." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, man! Like, really?
My friends.
Yeah,
they're
like,
gone.
Dude, like, so I'll just all right. I mean, all right, that's cool, whatever." And they're like, "Do you want to come with us?" I was like, "Yeah, cool, great. All right, we're still together. Okay, cool, awesome." I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm in." I just was like, "Oh yeah, okay." So that was kind of it.
So you don't really know. It wasn't spoken about like why they were leaving. Did we talk?
Dude,
about
no, I
this
was
with
so
them?
young, dude.
It's
I
a
didn't
different
like.
conversation to have, but like it's definitely something
Yeah.
for them to talk about, not us.
Yeah.
in my opinion. But
Sure. Yeah, they have their reasons and
Yeah,
I'm just
everything,
wondering
but-
if we talked to them about this in their episodes. I can't remember.
definitely not Malto.
Mikey, maybe.
Mikey might talk about it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe Mikey.
That's fun. That was fun times though, because so looking back at this now, excuse me. All right, so looking back at this now,
Look at that toe. Jesus Christ.
it was a good dude. It was still ripping though. That shoe was going. Oh, like since day one, it was weird because pretty much like 4/5 of the video was VX. And at the very end, Dan Wolf came on and was filming HD, and me being a stubborn person at the time was like, fuck that. Like, I don't want it to be like a video part where it's like goes back and forth of VX and HD. I just don't like how that
Right.
comes. And I'm like, well, look, all my footage is VX. So like I bought a VX. No, Mikey had a VX. Fuck, what was? Oh yeah, because he was doing Mikey days. Dude. Fuck. God, this is a long time ago. So basically, like we would skate, and I'd be like, Mikey, can you film? Like, I don't want to film HD. I want this to be VX, just so my part is like somewhat more like cohesive.
Sure.
Makes
sense. Yeah.
Because it just looks like scrambled if it's like this weird jumbled
Back and
mess.
forth,
Yeah,
Yeah. So that was kind of it. It was like Mikey, like he filmed like 2 or 3, like he filmed this, he filmed my last trick actually, and maybe 1 or 2 other tricks, because it was
Sick.
just like I like knew it, like, oh, Mikey can actually film.
He can.
Yeah.
He can.
Colors
Yeah.
look good and it's
Yeah.
good filming.
Yeah.
Centered, everything looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Yeah.
Good.
And it was VX, so that was important to me.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Great line. Great
Yeah,
line.
thanks.
But what do you have his last trick? Or what was your last trick in this? Or this part?
It was a fakie switch feeble on that rail in San Fernando, or no, not San Fernando, San Bernardino. Sorry, it's gone now. I think the guy like on King of the Road switch tray lip it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's gone
Justin had
now.
a clip on there too.
It was small rail. Small
Little
rail.
guy, little five.
I mean, no, it was massive. It's
huge.
insane. Fakie switch feebled like 18 stairs. It was insane.
Wait, fakie ollie to switch backside feeble?
Yeah.
Wow. You don't see that one too often.
Nah, I never really see that.
You see the
still,
fakie
kind of.
ollie switch front feeble.
Yeah,
but
you
not-
don't really see the backside one.
No. I don't think I've seen that.
Can I get some royalties? Oh wait, no one's doing it. Fuck, damn it.
NBD?
I think so.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
That's why it's your last trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last trick.
Yeah, that was why. Yeah. And then actually it was Mikey's angle fisheye VX, and then I allowed an HD angle to be at the very end, because then it was like, oh, that's the end of the part, so it's fine. And Ty Evans filmed it, so
Oh, so there you go.
Ooh, nice.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Last trick filmed by Ty Evans.
Perfect. Love Ty.
Pretty tight.
Oh, this spot.
This
Yeah,
spot.
that shit's stupid.
That shit's gone now, I think.
Is
Yeah,
it
they
really?
put a
Such a
fence
sick
around it or
spot, dude.
something. It's
Such a sick spot.
bro.
You don't find that anywhere
Is
else.
that not scary as hell?
That spot's huge.
I mean,
That 9-foot drop?
yeah,
What is
yeah.
that?
Look,
No, it's
yeah.
scary as fuck. And also, you don't really see up top. There's a curb
Right there.
next to the rail.
Oh, next to the rail.
You know, so you kind of have to ollie like laterally to the rail.
And then, not to mention that curb down there, which
Yeah,
kind of you fly over it, but it's still there.
Yeah, but at the same time, like you can go fast and just dink it.
That's
which
what I'm
is
saying,
I
though.
did.
But it's still there. Like, look, you
yeah.
clear.
No, but I
like
mean like the rail, like you can go
I see what
fast,
you're
and you
saying.
know, like
Right,
you can
right.
get away with like. I mean, as much as I know that like you don't have to like sit on the rail, which is what makes rail tricks really scary, is when you have to like sit and be like, I still have some rail left.
Yeah.
That thing is not one of them. If you fuck up getting in, you're fucked because it is like
Yeah.
whatever, way over head high.
Yeah.
But you can just haul ass and dink it.
Yeah.
Dude.
And it looks sick, so it's like
looks
I do like any
amazing.
trick on it is just like amazing because it's like, dude, you don't find a spot like that
Did that take a while to do?
often.
Like, did you go through?
I don't think so. No.
That's one of the looks like one of those spots you kind of get it quick.
Yeah,
You
like
got to. Shit, bro.
I
You
think
don't
it was like I remember alling into a couple back 50, like I said, bonks, go really fast, just ollie on, put a couple trucks on, okay, and it's like then like kicking out and be like, let's just try the backsmith because it's basically the same thing.
Yeah. And you, like you said, you could you could jump off.
Yeah. But I remember Oliver Barton shot the photo, and he's such a sick photographer. So I remember being very stoked on that.
Did you ever use it? What'd you use it for?
You know what I think it was? It was a contents in Transworld. Yeah.
Who's filming
Pretty
right
sure.
there?
Those are always great.
Oh man, forget his name, but Chris Ray's homie from I want to say Reno. God, this is like 20 years ago too. Everything is 20 years ago, but like I think Chris Ray filmed that angle, and then his homie.
Damn, Chris Ray, Oliver Barton. Damn.
Yeah. Well, that's when Oliver was working at Etnies, right? Or
Well, this is DC days.
Oh, it
I
is.
think Oliver was still Transworld though.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was DC days. I think I filmed that like, no, this is gonna be like a trick in my part, whatever the next part was. And then I ended up filming another backsmith on a rail, short rail 2-drop. That ended up being a reel ad and my last part, or last trick in a part. And so this was kind of like, well, like couldn't use it as well because it's so fucking similar.
Got the one down the stairs.
Yeah, so this was a
I
real
pulled it.
street part.
Oh, okay.
Which one? Which one?
The backsmith gap over the stairs.
Back.
So they were just like so like it's like the same trick kind of.
Yeah.
Got over the.
Yeah, because when I did this, I was like, oh, that's like the best thing I'll do or whatever. And then we went to a spot that was like basically the same thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I remember seeing this. That was insane.
Yeah, that was so fucked.
Like, why is it built like that?
Dude,
I know.
it's not there anymore, but it was just like so sick. And it was the same thing. I back 50'd it and was like, damn, that's sick. And it was on a like, well, I guess I can kind of like, it's a bonk. So like I can just dip it a little.
Yeah. I know who in the hell
I know it's not there anymore.
built that thing.
But it was sick. Slash, I think, was the first to skate it, right? Crooked Grind.
Ooh, I could see that.
Yeah.
It looks
So he kind of set it. He set it off. It's in like La Crescenta area, like the foothills.
Dude, that was...
What a weird rail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slash kind of sparked it because I remember seeing Slash's Crooked Grind and being like, "What a spot, dude! So sick." See, it's kind of like such a.
Do you look at it like that? I'm not a big backsmither myself, but like, if you can back 50, you can pretty much backsmith it. Is that the way you think?
If it's short, yeah. Like, it's different if you have to like sit on it.
Yeah.
There's those times where I see
yeah.
like certain dudes like Tori or whatever, like, you know, backsmithing like a gnarly high ledge.
It's an up trick.
It's almost you see.
Yeah, like you couldn't, like, I don't know if Tori could back 50 that, but he can get in the back.
Honestly, yeah. Well, think about how your knees bend. First off, like the way your knee bends backwards, it's easier to get up on a shit backside for me.
Okay.
Because your knee bends.
You
Okay,
could
be
kinda-
like this.
you could
This
get it.
way, so you can like go onto something that way easier than you would have to like go this way onto front side.
Yeah.
In a backsmith, you only have to get one truck up on the ledge instead of like both. Like maybe you're saying back 50. So it is kind of a high ledge trick, you know.
Yeah.
It was crazy. You see Tori do a kickflip backs or kickflip backs.
Yeah. Right. It's kind of an up trick. Yeah.
Up trick.
It's an up trick.
Yeah.
It's an up trick.
Yeah. So more you got any more backsmith bonks? I probably have a few out there.
Hey, you do grind both of them.
A little bit. The board just barely nicks the rail.
I think that's our last
Okay.
backsmith. Yeah. I think it's the last backsmith.
I do a lot of them. I need to learn some new tricks.
No, backsmith. It's a great trick. I never learned it. I could never do it. Frontsmith,
one.
yeah, I could get into it, but backsmith never.
It was a revelation when I learned backsmiths because I couldn't feeble, I couldn't do anything, and backsmith was a new trick at the time, and I was like, fuck, I can't do them, dude. And then when I finally learned them on a ledge, it was like, I mean, I could have just quit skating there. It was like so sick. Dude.
did it.
Like, yes, dude.
You were fulfilled.
This is the sickest trick you could ever do.
What's the technique for a backsmith?
Honestly, it's easier when the ledge is like a little taller. Because when you ollie and put that back truck on and the front one stays like kind of almost stays down and dips. Sure. Yeah. Rather than having to ollie on a ledge and like you don't ollie on and dip it. You almost ollie into the ledge.
Interesting.
With the front truck below it.
Right.
What about the weight on your feet on the board?
Leaning back a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like you can get away with kind of dinking it without having to like worry about like how I'm sitting on the trick, with the weight. You can kind of just ollie into it, whatever. But if you're gonna sit on it, yeah, you're gonna have to kind of like feel it out a little bit, just like the weight of.
I feel like I don't know, like when I see people hold the backsmith around curve ledges, it looks so fun, but I'm like, I don't understand that. How could someone do that so easily?
Well, sometimes you just kind of like, especially like you said, a curve ledge.
It takes you with
You like almost can't get out.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you're just like, well, fuck, now I'm going this way.
Yeah. But then I always feel like go to back lip and then you slip out and you eat shit.
Yeah.
You hit your face.
It's hard to like hold a backsmith on a straight ledge.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of on the side and you're just like, I have to eject at some point.
Yeah.
Great looking trick though. Look at that backsmith.
It's a great photo trick. It's a great photo trick.
Yeah.
There's just like it's like you're facing forward. Yeah. There's a poke going on.
little pokage.
Yeah.
Love that.
I think it's like backsmith, back tail, back nose blunt, or like back over crook, backside.
All backside, huh?
But there's such good photo tricks because you're just kind of like,
for sure.
yeah.
I mean, just that right there. Did it take a photo of this? Let me see. No.
Yeah. It was a real ad.
Oh.
There's a flash down there. Oh, there might be one here.
Ooh,
Oh, you
right
kind of
there,
saw
right
that.
there.
Aaron
Yep.
Smith.
Oh, Aaron Smith.
Aaron Smith.
Oh,
Yep.
cool. Hell yeah.
Where is he from? Kansas City?
Yep.
Yep.
His
Yep.
dog's name is Kansas.
Yep. That's right.
And his fish's name is City. I don't know if he has a fish.
It was funny. I always thought of you guys like it's Sam McGuire, like all in the same zone, but you guys kind of live far from each other, right?
I mean, I guess, yeah, but it is kind of like,
Same kind of zone,
I
right?
think of it as same Midwest zone.
Yeah. But still,
Yeah.
like if you were, like, where is he from? Des Moines? Or Sam McGuire?
He's not from Des Moines. Where's he from? Waterloo?
like
I don't
Iowa
remember.
somewhere, right?
Yeah, oh, he's from Iowa, yeah. Well, so Minnesota, Iowa, Kansas City, all is 35, the freeway. So
And like how far are you from Des Moines, you think?
So I think Minneapolis to Des Moines is probably like, what is that, like 3.5, 4 hours probably?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then Des Moines to Kansas City is like 2.5 maybe.
Did you guys travel
It's
a lot?
not that far.
Yeah, did you guys do that a lot?
Dude,
back
we
then?
never did like, we would do skate trips up to Duluth, Minnesota. Not that we knew anyone. It was just like, it was 2 hours away and that was like what we knew.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like a free for all because it was just so far to go anywhere. I don't know. We just, and I didn't know anyone, like no one in our crew know anyone from different areas.
Yeah.
So it was like sick, like, and then I eventually like drove down to Kansas City once I met Sean and was like, fuck, this is like, how has our crew never done this? It's like 6.5 hours away and it's fucking sick.
Yeah. I mean, that's like from here to SF basically, right?
Yeah. Which people do all the time. But we never like knew to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like another world almost. But that's kind of the Midwest. Yeah.
Oh,
I love that. That's such a good save right there.
That's like an OG gap
yeah.
that people would skate. And it actually, like when I first went there, which, well, what was this day? Tripped me out where it was like, oops, sorry. It tripped me out when I first went there how people would skate the gap and you land and you just kind of like run out when you hit the stairs, which is right there.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Because I think like Danny Garcia would skate it.
What do you like, switch heel or
You
something?
switch heeled it.
Yeah.
And was it Mosaic?
I don't think it was in Mosaic, but it was
Okay.
something around that time.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did anybody do it and then do something up the stairs? Like, did anybody do the gap and then flip up the stairs?
It's definitely possible.
Yeah, I
but
mean, it's possible.
I don't remember anyone doing it though. I just can't remember off the top of my
Like,
head.
I could picture like a switch heel and like switch 180 up the stairs, kind of like
That
a
would be
line or something.
I think that would
would
be
be
pretty gnarly.
Hell yeah.
But
That would be really gnarly.
'cause
But
it's like
it's doable, but like
It's doable. Look at that.
Think-
It's doable.
But you
For
have
me,
to like do like a sit. Like if he's alling it and then alling noseman, you know, there's like not that much time.
I remember having to ollie
That's
and
super tight.
land with my front foot
Ready to go.
behind my, like I would remember thinking in my head, like have your front foot behind your front truck
Right.
so you can ollie next. Because, you know, normally when you land a trick, you're, you know, I mean, we all land bolts.
100%.
We don't have to think about it.
100%.
But it's a decent sized gap, and you have to go a little fast, so you're
Yeah,
going. You can't like creep at it.
Totally.
Yeah, and I'm trying to land with my foot in the ollie position already.
Which
on
you
both
did.
Feet, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
like
you-
it's quick. And that's what tripped me out. Was like, people skate this gap as like a gap.
Yeah.
But like, and if you slam, you kind of slam into stairs.
Yeah.
Like, this is the worst gap
Can't
ever.
get rolling.
It was like made like to go hit the gap and then go up the stairs in my head.
Look at that little ledge out over the rail.
Little.
Little Scott Johnston-esque.
Tail
Oh
slide.
yeah,
Yeah,
tail
yeah,
slide to
that's
forward or something.
Tail slide.
Yeah, it'd be sketchy.
I love that slam though. It's not even a slam. It's just it's a
roll.
It's a nice save.
It's a little slam.
It's a great save. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, let me jump up these stairs and do a roll.
Battle roll.
You know what was nice about it? It's like the anti-impact. Instead of rolling on the ground of where you're going to, you like get to jump up and roll on like
Yes.
yeah. It was kind of like, oh, this feels like mellow.
I'm
dude.
chilling.
Chilling.
I'm chilling. I could do this every day.
Yeah.
And that ledge is actually afterward is pretty gnarly
Hell yeah.
because you have to gap out hella far
over the
to it.
rail.
I've never even looked at it. Hold on. And it's sea level. No one skates that rail.
Yeah, but like,
Or
it
ledge,
looks like
sorry.
it's waxed a little bit
Yeah,
though, right?
somebody's
Rifty 50 style.
Maybe someone went rifty-50. Maybe.
Ooh, Rifty 50.
Or rollerblades.
OC somewhere. It's OC.
OC.
Yeah.
OC.
Evan Scheffelbein, board slide to board slide. I feel like he would do something like
Wait.
that back in the day. I feel like he would do something like that there. I don't know if he did though.
Wow.
It's a good one. Nice little
That
line.
dude was sick.
Yeah, for sure.
Best part in that blind video. What if?
See the big flips, that big ass gap.
He just looked sick.
Yeah.
Dude. And then he wrote a book, right?
He wrote a book?
Yeah. I think he wrote a book.
I did not know that.
I don't know. I just kind of know that. Yeah.
It's helpful piece of information.
Yeah. Got you, bud.
Dude, this shit right here tripped me out.
Dude,
Woo!
that
That
Lip
was
slide
bad.
up the
what a
fucking
spot,
thing.
dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, is that like just random? Is
Vegas.
that skate park?
Vegas.
Oh, wow.
No, it's like a park, like a
Park.
walkway kind of.
Right.
Yeah, so we had Nick, Michael, and Frankie showing us around Vegas. Sick dudes, and I think we went there like right when we got to Vegas. It was like a 4-day Vegas trip.
Okay.
Me, like Tom K, and Jordan Taylor. So because we did that string theory video, and I think it was like towards the end of filming for the video. But anyways, I think we like went to this spot and we were like, "Fuck, this spot is sick." But like normally you like ollie on to the ledge and like kind of do like a off the quarter pipe lip ledge trick thing.
Sure.
And we're all trying to like, you know, we're like rolling around the whole spot, and there's all these things are just everywhere too. So we're just kind of like, how can we like do something? And we couldn't really figure it out. So whatever, we like went on with the trip. And after a few days, I didn't get a trick on the whole trip, and so I'm like feeling like fuck, I'm blowing it, you know, like this whole thing. And we're at the point where it's only 3 of us too on this trip. So like sometimes when you're on a trip when there's not many skaters, it's kind of like, all right, where do you guys want to skate? And it's kind of like, the question is mainly like, where do you want to skate? Because there's only 3 of you, you know?
For sure.
And so it's kind of like, fuck it, dude, let's go back to that thing. Maybe it's possible to lip slide up it. I don't know. I thought about it like, but it may, I don't know. So we went back and it was like the same thing where it's like you get there and you're just like, what did I get myself into? Fuck, dude, I can't do this. And I was probably doing that the whole time. And like Chad, Tim, who's a TM, Tom, like I'm sure they were just like, dude, just try it, like pushing me to do this, you know, and I'm like waxing them just like this whole thing. I think we even bondoed a crack and I had ollie before it, you know, where it was like, see that? Yeah, we bondoed that. And then, although to be fair, it was when I was like starting doing it, I was going a lot slower.
Okay.
And it was really hard it was like a thick ass crack. It was like a Midwest crack. And so you're like ollieing out this crack. I'm like, I can't do it. Like, you know, plenty of excuses.
So this wasn't waxed up at all.
Not this part. And I tried to find one where I don't think a lot of people were using as like you ollie on.
Got you. Because
Because that was like the whole point of the spot. So I think I went like maybe 1 or 2 down of like, I I don't see a lot of marks on this one because your boy's gonna have to wax this up.
Yeah.
You know?
But also the
which
Nollie,
is like a bad move.
totally. And the Nollie heel
get
afterwards
hurt.
too. It's like that's some risky business.
That was just like blackout. Like, wait, did I just do it?
That was a proper Nollie heel.
Yeah.
But I guess you need the bond with that thing to warm up for it.
It was
right?
the warm up, yeah. And then once you like, I actually like
Need speed.
think it's possible because for a long time it was just lip slide. Like, dude, you can't like get it up.
Right.
You would have to like someone.
That's Roger for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
I
thinking
don't even
sound
have to
bites for
look.
Instagram.
Yeah, thanks,
I don't
dude.
have to
Yeah,
look.
great. Now, so whatever, you like finally figure out like, you actually have to like do this weird like lean back push up thing.
Interesting. Right,
Not a
right,
soundbite
right.
Roger, sorry.
You couldn't get it up,
Yeah,
and then you figured it out.
but I figured it out.
No, but it's interesting because look at your. Yeah, you kind of
You had to pump up that thing.
kind
You
of
had to like
pumped it
get
up.
into the
Yeah.
lip slide, and then like before you hit the like up part, you had to like, all right, here we go.
It's like riding the wave.
Yeah, kind of cool. Yeah. Once you figured it, but it was scary to like
Yeah.
do that at first.
So once you figured it all out and started charging at it, like how many tries did it take?
I mean, in general, the tries was probably like an hour of trying.
Not bad.
But I think once I like was starting going fast enough to and like learn the technique of like actually having to like lean back and do this little like push thing was like maybe like 10, 12. Wow.
Did
And
you
then
zip out at all?
What up?
Did you like zip out at all?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think I like walked away from that one fairly clean. Yeah,
That seems like-
not often, dude.
You can roll the windows up real buttery.
Yeah.
When you're
Shit.
waxing
Go full
that,
shaper.
like
yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
I can see bad things happen.
Yeah, you can go fucking heels
heels
over head
There you go.
quick for sure. There's like
Counterclockwise.
definitely that
Yeah,
trick.
dude.
But it's like such a sick spot.
It looks
Really does.
Like you guys
amazing.
built this not for skating. This is insane.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, and there's like more of those and like other weird things there. Vegas is actually like I really like skating in Vegas.
fun.
There's good
It's really
spots.
fun.
Yeah.
Besides being so damn hot, it's
Yeah.
amazing. for
Yeah.
sure.
Go in the winter.
Yeah, you go in the right time and it's sick. And like
He's wearing a hoodie right there, so it
True.
looks like it's probably a little chilly.
It's cold there.
Yep.
I love long sleeves so much. Fucking hate hot weather.
Me too. It's a great trick, man. So you came away on the trip with just this trick?
Oh yeah, and also we drove home. That was part of the story, was that this was the last spot of the trip. Sorry, I forgot to include that. But it was the last spot of the trip of like, all right, where do you want to go? I'm fucking, we'll try this. And I did it and was like, oh my God, I like got something that I'm stoked on. And then we went, got dinner and drove back to LA. And I was like, oh God, like fourth quarter.
Thank God.
Got something, you know?
This was for your string theory part. Is that what?
Yeah.
It was? When that
Right,
come out?
right.
2019.
Yeah. End of 2019. Right. Yeah.
I remember reviewing
December
this
or
on the
something.
experience show.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was right around when I think Tom K had just came on the show. It was around that time.
Oh, could
Or
be.
maybe
Okay.
Jordan.
I think Jordan did
Jordan.
it. Yeah, and I remember like I was talking like, dude, do it. It's fine. Like it's good. Go. And he's like, I don't know, dude. Is it weird? Like whatever. I'm like, no, dude, you're tripping. It's
He
good.
killed it.
Yeah, he was fun.
Oh, well,
killed
he's
it.
the best. He's
He's
a funny
great.
dude.
He's
He's a
a
really,
really
funny dude,
funny
man.
dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't he live in your zone too?
Oh, he lives right next to me.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Lives right next to me. Yeah.
Man, love that. Great trick. I love weird spots like that. You
Me
can
too.
figure something out, you know.
A lot of it too is like this video. I'm skating with Tom and Jordan a lot, and they look at spots a lot differently.
They
already.
skate the most obscure spots.
Yeah, and
Right.
They're watching movies for spots.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
crazy.
Tom is for sure. But they'll like, them two will just like lurk.
Right.
And they'll just drive around and like look for like, you could kind of hit this and then this, you know. And so it was good for my like skating because I was over like, I don't want to like nollie crook a rail again, or, you know, like it's not even sick anymore and it's scary. And so it was like good for my skating to like
Challenge you.
do things like this that I was like, I would have never tried that. But I felt like just skating with them, I would like look with a little bit more of that eye, which I appreciated. And it was just fun. Yeah. Fun skating with those dudes.
Is that what it was like on that trip? Like
For sure.
Like they would did they have like Google mapped everything out before you guys got there?
No, maybe like watch a couple of videos.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, Google Map it.
Well, it sounded like they
just
do
drove
that
around
here.
Vegas for a while.
They do that here, but I guess you would I don't know, doing that in Vegas somewhere you don't live might be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll like watch videos and like
Like
take
like
little
local videos.
Yeah, they'll like watch a video and see like a trick, and then in the background of the trick, they'll think they see a spot, you know, and be
Yeah.
like, "You gotta check that spot out, though."
Like they check they check the spot skated and surroundings.
Yeah, right,
Right.
right.
Here's a dude. Listen, back tail.
What?
Over and out. Out and over the bank.
That was like a
amazing.
3-year process, man.
What you mean?
So the first ever New Balance trip I went on, like I was still like flow, you know, feeling it out. Maybe I can get on. We'll see. Mm-hmm. They asked me to go on a trip, which this is in Minnesota, so that's probably the big reason why. It's like, oh, he's from Minnesota.
insane.
We'll send him there. And that's like, you know, the bank to ledge. It's just called the bank to ledge.
A lot of people
you know?
have just been
The
skating.
Richfield Bank to Ledge.
Hell yeah.
And it's such a sick spot because it's just tennis courts. So like it's a best spot like first thing in the day because you don't get kicked out.
Warm up.
Flat ground. You just get to skate around tennis courts and banks. It's perfect.
Sure.
So it's always like even like when I go back with like a team or whatever, it's like, dude, we're gonna start the day at the bank to ledge because like maybe someone gets frisky and does something.
Yeah.
Or you're just at least gonna get warmed up.
Right.
But I had thought about this for so long before trying it. Of like, I think because Austin Gillette did a backtail, popped out past a bank in what Habitat video, Inhabitants or something like that. Well, it was like a famous short, like steep bank to ledge, and he backtail fakey pop out.
I can't remember. but yeah.
Was it Inhabitants or Origin? I forget. But he does it. Okay. So it like inspired me of like maybe on the bank to ledge. So tried it on this New Balance trip. Excuse me. We went back like, okay, so tried it on this New Balance trip. We went back to the spot like 2 or 3 times. And then I think Surrey was trying something else. So like, it wasn't just me trying this one trick.
Okay.
Couldn't get it. Couldn't figure it out. I think I was always trying to pop out to regular and that didn't work and whatever. But I like kept it in my head of like, fuck, dude, it was close. I was close.
Right.
So we did a New Balance trip to Minnesota to skate, and so I was like, well, I gotta like at least go and try it, and it wasn't easy. And I remember being like, like 90 and humid.
Oh God.
I want to say like Nesser was there, and just being like, fuck, dude, I gotta do pizza. Have any of you guys met Pizza?
I
don't think so.
I think I've heard of them.
Dana? Wow, this is like the first time I've been in a skate circle and no one's met Pizza. This is crazy, but
Oh, sorry, pizza.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
So it was just like a lot of like motivation of like
I love that.
them get me.
Those
back
are
to do it.
the friend hype is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this was on a second New Balance trip, you said, to Minnesota.
Yeah, like 2 years later, maybe.
2 years later.
Yeah.
Now, have you been trying it throughout the years or no? Or
No, because this is
when it
in
came to
Minnesota,
town?
and I live in like I don't even live in Minnesota
that's
anymore.
okay.
So like
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, going to Minnesota was like a trip for me at the time. Yeah.
So on this session, you've figured out to go to fakie.
Yeah, exactly. I think because it was easier to like, you would just barely clear the bank if you went to fakie. Where if you went regular, like getting your back truck over the bank was harder.
Fakie seems a lot more comfortable.
Yeah,
like
but,
back
but
180.
for me,
Yeah.
backtailing to fakie is like I don't like turning that right shoulder over.
Okay. Huh.
But there was a few tries of like doing it to fakie and being like, oh, I think I can actually do it, but like just barely hitting the bank, kind of.
Right.
And that was the first one where it was like, no, that one was to flat, I think. And
Got
like rewatching the footage of like, no, okay, like frame by frame, like no, okay, yeah, we're good. Because
Well, you
there was
gotta
like
make
I didn't want it to
sure.
be like this like ticky tacky thing of like.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't
Like
know,
a
man.
wheel hit
You're on the bank. You're on the
a wheel
bank.
hit a bank or
You're-
something. And we
yeah.
decided, we were like, nope, 4 wheels on flat, we're good.
We landed at one motion, right? You didn't like get speed at.
Yeah,
the-
but you could still land in one motion of just like a wheel hitting
Yeah.
the bank.
Yeah, true.
I think you had 3 wheels hit the bank.
We were like, if we use the metric system, we would be a millimeter off, but we use, we don't. So, you know,
I
we're
love
within
it,
we're
man.
an inch.
No, it's tight.
That is it, man. It's a great. I mean, I've never. Wait a minute. Have I been there?
Did you not go on that? Like, that's like the most you
I
always
wanna
go there
say that
spot
I
if
have.
you go
It's
to
a chocolate
Minnesota.
tour. I think you guys skated there.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
I
they
think
went
you're
on
right.
hot chocolate.
Yeah. Sorry, hot chocolate
Right.
tour. That's what I meant.
Right, I might have been at the hotel.
Yeah, you were on hot chocolate. I went to that demo too.
You went to that demo?
Oh yeah,
Where did they
Third
have-
layer?
third layer.
Man, kill that place.
Ah, man.
It's amazing. I love that shit, bro.
That's thinking outside the box right there.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was I mean, that was Austin is who I thought of doing that.
And he was.
You got
too.
inspiration
But-
from Austin, yes.
Yeah. But hey, Albert Einstein said the key to creativity is hiding your sources. So
There you go.
I hid my source.
He said
Oh
that?
shit, I said it.
Until now.
Yeah. No, I like when people like talk about like their inspirations. of the tricks or
Absolutely,
something, you know?
absolutely. When we see it more and more every day, because
Yeah,
people are like, "Oh,
right.
well, this part is inspiration for this."
Yeah,
and that, or even this
I think
trick.
it's awesome.
People even go back and do tricks people already done now.
Shit, dude, like
that's
5 years ago, I
crazy.
forget what the tricks people did.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful nollie, bro.
yeah, I thought about that for a long time.
Look at that.
Wow.
I mean, everybody like flips over that thing, but dude, a nollie, straight nollie,
Well, that was
you
before
carried it too.
people weren't really flipping it that much back then. Like
no,
a
I mean, this
kickflip.
is like
Shane
well
O'Neill?
after.
No, this is before Shane switch flipped it.
Oh, before he switch flipped it, yeah.
Yeah.
But he 360 shoved it, I want to say, before.
Okay.
People have like skated it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was before the ETN contest.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, of course.
Right.
You know, it was before there was a contest there, but people had definitely skated it. Like
But
a
just-
lot of tricks that went
I
down.
love the simplicity of a nollie or even fakie ollie. When I see somebody fakie ollie
Sure.
something just straight away, I'm like, oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, I think this is one of the few times you could get away with doing that on a spot.
Bro, look at you carried that
yeah, that
thing.
shit
Yeah,
is
skating
gnarly,
that thing
bro.
nollie in any way. is
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I think
crazy.
that was the point for me. Was like everyone skated it regular, so
There are other spots, right? The solid,
Yeah.
the simple nollie is what's gnarly there.
Yeah, I don't need to do no
yeah.
nollie heel, no
Yeah,
nollie flip.
no.
I'll
Yeah.
try a nollie and
We
see
actually
how this
like
popped
the
it.
fast long
Yeah, you
spots.
pop-
So yeah, that was
Like,
the
you didn't
point.
whip
I
it.
was trying.
And to go that fast, Raj, to pop something nollie like that. Look at that. Beautiful.
Floated it.
Bro.
Wait, has anybody done a nollie heel or nollie flip? No.
yeah, Dane Nollie healed it.
He did.
Oh, Dane Berman. Wow.
Psycho.
That's pretty impressive.
I remember doing that, and then like I went back like a year later because someone else wanted to skate it and being like, "What's up with the Nollie heel? You know, we're gonna see." And like I got towed in and like tried one. I was like, "Yeah, no, we're good." And then I remember seeing Nollie heel. I'm like, "How, dude? That's so gnarly."
That's so rad.
But yeah, I thought about that honestly
that.
again for like, dude, maybe 4 years. And for a long time, it was like, I remember thinking like, you can only get towed in by a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Maybe because of Heath, you know, like,
Right.
dude, you can only get towed in by a motorcycle. And I couldn't like wrangle up someone with a motorcycle. I had a buddy in Long Beach that had a motorcycle. Didn't have his driver's license, so we couldn't take a freeway, and it's in San Dimas. I was like, that's like not gonna happen.
Right.
That'll take you like 2 days to get there. So like, and then we had brought out our buddy's dirt bike, but it like wasn't working. So like we couldn't like get the tow in it, and then we eventually were just like, should we just bring a car back there? And do this?
Sure. Yeah.
And so once we did that, when we were skating, we were like, fuck, this is like, okay, fuck it, let's just skate it. And this is the second time trying it. I tried it for one day,
Okay.
couldn't get it. I think we maybe got kicked out, or I don't know, bail, whatever, got over it.
Yo,
I'm just thinking
but-
of like getting kicked
Dude,
out.
that
Like
just looks so insane.
this looks almost fake. Look at the look at the bottom. Look at his legs. They don't move. It's
how
almost like a
clean.
shrimp daddy thing.
It would have been nice to maybe bone it out a little bit more.
No, I love it, man.
Yeah, it looks
it's,
really
it's
dope like
totally
that.
like shrimp.
Oh,
So
it was
sick.
it was beggars couldn't be choosers on that
Dude,
one.
look at
Yeah,
that.
no,
Shrimp
it was
Daddy
kinda
made
taken.
this. Look at
it
that.
almost looks like a little like in a complimenting way. It's like lazy. Like
Does
it's
it
very
look crazy?
simple
Yeah, it
looking,
does.
right? Like
Looks
you kind of
insane.
just floated
It was
it.
anything but lazy player.
Like Shrimp Daddy. Hey, Shrimp Daddy could easily take this from right here and make you go through the whole universe.
Yeah.
Like
No
you made
doubt.
that look real
Yeah.
simple
No
when it
doubt.
was not.
I'm
that
down for
simple.
traveling, dude. Let's do this. Yeah, come on. Yeah, bring me somewhere.
It was beautiful, man. I love.
No, thanks.
I love
man.
it.
I was
Definitely
that was
great.
like I rode away and was like I thought about that for 4 years and I can't believe I did it.
So, and you like did the power slide in,
Bro.
stood up on your board.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's one of those ones where you're like I want to like ride away.
Yeah.
Like it sucks there's a wall because this is one where you're like I can
Right.
just go.
Yeah.
Right.
I can just go right now.
I was gonna say,
I think Windsor is driving too. Windsor James.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the second part about this whole spot is like getting kicked out. Is like you have your skating,
Yeah, I
but
know.
then you're
There's
incorporating a car,
There's someone in a car. I know.
driving on the basketball court.
Yeah. I think Hardy skated the rail that's in the background too, which is like fucked because that rail is psycho.
Yeah.
Oh, which
Nose
rail?
grind 180. You'll see a yellow rail in the background.
Okay, let's check it.
See
Very
that thing?
corner
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
okay.
Yeah, nose grind
Corner-
180.
little
It's
corner
a terrible rail.
It does look so
But he
fucking
is
amazing.
gnarly, so he would do that.
It's got a big triple set out front too.
Yeah.
Oh,
that thing
really?
sucks too.
I'd love to go
it's
there
a
just
triple
to
set
see.
and then you ride off a curb. It's like
It's like a steep triple set.
Great.
Is there?
so gnarly.
Because I see people skating different sections of that gap. Is there a difference in any way? Like people skate.
What of this bump to gap?
Yeah.
Really? You see people skating different sections?
Maybe a little more to the left, like the other side of the pole. Maybe I'm tripping. I honestly
I don't
have
know.
never been there.
Going
I mean, regardless, it's
like
still
It
a
seems
street
like
you're going over.
that's the
I
area.
feel like that's where
I
Shane
feel like
did a
you
switch
always
flip.
see people like doing it around this like white red split kind of.
Yeah, because I remember watching what's his name, Jordan Hoffart.
Oh,
He went to
Laser
war.
flip. Yeah, he went to war. But
he tray flipped it too, I think. Like a long time ago, like way before this.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just wondering. I didn't know
Yeah.
if that was a thing or not.
Maybe. I don't know. I think I tried to just find the section that was like
I love that.
the least bumpy. And I didn't care if it wasn't the bumpiest, but I was just like, for a nollie, I was like, I can't deal with like lumps
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'll just go faster and it's going to hurt when I fall, but it's not lumpy, so.
He did a phenomenal job on that. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I think
Sometimes the simplest thing could be the dopest thing, you know? You always don't have to flip in or flip out or, you know, just
that's good for me because I can't do either of what you just talked about.
I mean, but dude, keep nolling shit. Fuck,
Should have meloned it.
bro.
Nollie melon.
Do it for Nesser.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, fuck. He used a hella kickflip meloner.
Kickflip melon.
Nah, I can't do that, dude. I'm too short. My arms are too short. I can't even reach my board, dude. He's got like long arms. He can reach. I can't even reach, dude.
Got a hell of a farmer's tan too.
Still there, dude.
Is it to this day?
We'll talk about that later, dude.
You know who's got a really good farmer's tan too? Is Mike Mo. Mike
sure.
Mo's got a good one.
Well, he wears the same shirt every day.
Same pants, same shirt, same
pin,
hat.
same
Yeah.
hoodie, everything. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, and I had like white pants and a white shirt at Street League, and he had black pants, black shirt. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he wears
Yeah, it's
the
good.
same
Wears the
thing.
same
and
thing.
I like sat down, I'm like, we are literally anti right now.
Yeah, he probably
Yin and
just
yang.
he probably didn't even bring a bag with him.
He just had a backpack.
backpack.
Just a
Yeah,
backpack.
sure.
He just had a toothbrush and toothpaste in his back pocket.
He looked at his hat. He's like, "Dude, I think it's time for me to get a new hat." I was
Yeah.
like, "Really?
Yeah.
I think
Thing is
that."
crusty as hell.
Because it's not
bro.
black anymore, it's brown
I know.
now, dude.
It's
like,
like faded.
yo,
It looks crazy. Like
You
dude.
switch
I
flipped
back
in that
that,
hat
though.
with the explosion.
I back that, though.
Yeah, no, he's
I
being
back
true
rep
to himself. Straight up,
I back repping a hat like that.
He did a
it works.
fakey crook.
All right, dude, next. Fuck, come on, I can't.
Next clip.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris will beat this thing up, dude. He'll let.
When I see something I like, I keep it going, man. As you can see. So okay. This is a crusty ass spot too. We got a couple more, man, because I want to talk some more with you, bro. But crusty spot.
This is a random clip.
Random,
Wow.
but it's crusty as hell. What are you doing up there,
Atlanta.
Oh, you went switch.
bro?
Jesus.
Into the rain gutter.
Yeah, people
Yeah, it's like a.
switching to that.
Cement
Like
rain
that's
gutter.
a J-Brock spot for me. Maybe Blunt Fakey, I think he did that.
Oh,
I don't know. He was showing us around.
Okay.
And yeah.
I just thought you were gonna go switch
fucking-
crook like half cab or something like that to like go make it easier.
But you wrote it in switch.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
No stories. Okay.
Not really. That's a random.
I mean, it's just
random
it's,
clip.
It's
dude.
just crusty.
Wow.
Look at the
Yeah.
bank. How
Yeah.
just the whack.
cracked.
That's just
Yeah.
so like.
Yeah,
I'd
it's-
walk right past that.
That
thing.
might be one of those tricks where it's like you do it and you kind of like don't really like it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And then maybe you look back and be like, yeah, that was kind of sketchy. What the fuck are you thinking?
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, it looks crusty, and there's like it's just woods in the background, right?
Oh,
It's just kind
probably got a bunch of
random-
tick bites and yeah, for sure. A bunch of mosquito bites.
I could see Zared Bass doing some shit there.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's true.
He would do some
Yeah.
shit on that.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Here's one that I like too. Is this is a
Chris likes them all.
hell of a line.
Turns out
Hell of a
weird.
line, hell of a
weird
line,
how like
hell of a
whoever's sitting here, he likes all the clips.
Well, we only pull the best ones. Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, all your.
But
all
it's
your-
weird.
All
I
your,
like them all.
all your clips are great. I love all of them. Hell of a line.
Yeah, this
Hell of a
is
line.
Ottawa. I fucking love Canada.
Canada's great.
Fucking
rad.
love Canada. So this is at the university in Ottawa. I don't actually remember if it's the University of Ottawa.
Nollie bored after that,
Dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a line. And
I only have many other tricks. You know what though? So I feel like I haven't told this story, but at the end of the like double bank, you know,
Yep.
whatever the double bank.
Sure.
There's a gate there. And
Oh,
so we
interesting.
went, it was a DC Canada trip, and Wes and I were lucky enough to tag along. Sick ass crew. Josh Clark was a TM in Canada. So yeah, maybe like you could see how there's a
little bit to the
gate right
right.
there that
Yeah.
swings open.
See it, I
So and there's a lock that you can kind of see was
Yep.
like or like a chain, whatever.
Dangling, yep.
So we went and like looked at the spot, and I was like looking at him like, dude, you could like basically marry the overrail to the rail, or overrail on the bank to like the rail. Like that would be that in my head. I'm just like, that'd be sick. Let's do that. But the gate was bolted. It was like, padlocked.
Got you.
And I remember like we like looked at it, and maybe it was like end of the day or something. We were just kind of like, oh yeah, whatever. Like just wanted to show you guys. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, no, good to know. And so we're still in this trip in Ottawa, and I'm thinking like, man, I think I could do like a line from the overrail to the handrail, whatever.
Sure.
But there's like that gate at the bottom, man. It's padlocked. You can't you can't ollie over the rail in the bank. It's fucked.
Yeah.
And Josh Clark, the TM, who was just kind of like, you want me to like fucking
bolt
cutter it? You want me to just bolt cutter it? It's like, I mean, yeah, sure. If you bolt cutter it, like I'll skate it. And it's like instantly I like said that, and he was like, cool. I was just like, what did I get myself into? God damn it, dude.
I got to marry these two now.
Yeah, I have to you can't have someone do this and not try it.
Yeah,
and it was Monday during the day at this college campus. And there was like, I remember there'd be like, we walked up and there's like people in like orange vests, like doing construction. It was just like, this is fucked, dude. This is not going to happen. This is insane. So, and he just straight up went with bolt cutters. I could have done it with a smile on his face. Bolt cutted the lock, opened the gate, walked back to the van, basically like staring at me like, your move.
Wow.
Not like that, but in my head, it was kind of just like, the audacity on this guy to just fucking do this. And I'm like, great, now I have to skate it.
You pulled it together though.
I was more nervous on the Nollie board because it was like a long rail, and I was like, dude, your boy could sack this easy.
But like,
So are you warming up on that rail? Are you like skating
because it was also like, hey, this is kind of like a high kick out spot.
Okay.
So it was honestly just like I maybe board slid it.
Okay.
I probably board slid it.
Got you.
but like even
At
just
least, like, ollie
so
to
you
it.
couldn't ollie that into the bank first with that thing there, pretty much. Like,
I mean,
you-
look how
No.
much
It was
speed you
it
get.
was just like it was padlocked.
Yeah.
And you couldn't ollie the first set and turn around.
so you're like, okay, I have to, and that thing looks
'cause
kind
you
of
get
skinny.
You get so much speed.
Yeah, in my head. So you know what's funny is in my head, I think Westgate does a line in Stay Gold, and he ollies over rail into bank, and Minor like drops in after him. So he like ollies, and then Minor drops in behind him, and then I think he back nose once a ledge to fakie.
Okay.
And in my head, I'm like, it'll look just like that. It's great. But then this was like a little bit bigger with a kink, and Brian Shannon was filming, and he has his filmer board, and it's just like, oh, yeah, that might be gnarly. Never mind.
Sure.
So he's like, I got to start from this section.
Yeah.
So whatever, like I do the ollie, and then he like has to take a push and go down.
Yep.
And I took the power slide because I remember thinking like, well, fuck, there's too much time to not do a trick in the middle. So I was like, I'll do a 360 flipper or something. I don't know. It just seemed like too much pushing. But I took a power slide because I'm like, he needs to catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Because then I do a 3 flip, and then it's like you see more pushing, and it's kind of like, didn't you do a power slide?
Yeah, I was going to ask you who shot this because like threading the needle through that thing.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
scary. And then this curb right here is scary too.
Yeah. And then he was avoiding me pushing because he like I finally caught up. He like honestly nailed it. Like
Right.
that was like must be so fucking hard to like navigate this random
Oh, for sure.
marriage, as we
Because
said.
you went
spots.
down 2 banks. He's going down 1. He's got to catch up.
But he's got a camera that he's like trying to focus on,
Exactly.
and then he's trying to catch up.
And like Raj says, that this
That
little
right
curve
there?
Oh,
sticking
yeah.
out.
The
Right.
chance of hitting a wheel on that is so high.
Ooh.
I think there might have been a try where he like hit my foot or he hit that curb, so like
I mean, you guys were close.
it was hectic,
definitely
and then we were
close.
also like under the gun of like, dude, we got like 15 minutes. We like need to get this.
Make it happen.
And I think I remember him saying like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like I was so far behind, or like I remember he like apologized. I'm like, dude, whatever. We're good. We got it. We're out.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I love how you float down the second bank. Like the way you kind of just ollie into the second bank. It looks very fluid.
Yes.
Flowy.
Flowy.
Very casual.
Westgate.
Right here.
Yeah.
I
very
love
cool.
that.
Very cool.
If only it was Westgate. Imagine if Westgate did this line though. It'd be so much sicker.
Torgy did, dude.
Torgy. Listen, man, don't.
That was some Westgate inspo.
I love it.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I love it. I love all your.
I think because I remember thinking like just how sick it was that he started a line with the ollie over rail in the bank and being like, you could start this line as an ollie over rail in the bank. Cool. So
Look at that.
got Austin, we got Westgate. What else we got, dude? There's more. Although Westgate would probably never do a Nollie board side because it's not a gross trick, but it's
No, I think
No,
board
it's
sides are tight.
not a. I mean, you actually like nollied straight and then turned it halfway. Like you did
That was a hot trick for a minute.
If you had time,
yeah.
what would
When
you
I was
try?
growing up, it was a hot trick, so that's
Yeah.
why I did it. And Nollie Feeble was a hot trick, and then I eventually had to be like, you can't do that anymore.
If it wasn't a kick out, what else would you try?
If it wasn't what?
If it wasn't like a kick out spot, what else would you try?
I mean, this is Nollie Crook. Those are the tricks I got, dude.
I mean, it's a skinny ass rail too.
Yeah, it is.
It was long. I was just like, haul balls and get down there.
Right.
That's a Roger quote, damn it.
All balls get down there.
Haul balls and get down there, man. Well, good stuff, Torky.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. We have a lot of great clips.
This is a long time ago.
I know.
Long time ago.
We like to pull out the stops.
Do you have the other clip where he does the Nollie hurricane?
I don't know.
I don't think
I don't
so.
even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did that.
Never even heard of it.
I pulled a lot. Chris
He pulled a lot.
Chris filtered it down to
Yeah.
this list right here.
Right.
You did Nollie hurricane.
I never even heard of it.
Oh, wait. Before we get back to the regularly scheduled programming, this Nollie inward is bananas.
Yeah, it was the same trip
Look
as the
at
Wally.
that, bro.
The first clip was
That was the
same trip.
same trip.
Wow.
That was Salt Lake
Bro.
City. Yeah.
Wait, so
That
that first clip you did the Wally was
was LA. But we did LA, Salt Lake City, Denver.
Dude,
wow.
Right, so that was still my first real trip.
Driving you home.
What up?
Just driving you home.
Yeah, I know. I feel like he's not gonna make it, dude. We just gotta get him back.
damn, you tweaked that Nollie inward so nice.
I used to rip, man. I don't know what
You
happened.
still do, bro.
So is this something that was just like you got there and you're like, oh, I'll just try Nollie inward heel flip, or did you have that in mind?
No, fuck no.
Like, well,
I was young and it was just like we went to a big four and it was kind of just like, I'll just try another heel. And I think I remember being like, fuck it, last try, because I think I was the last one still skating it per usual.
God, look at that. though.
Who's the
And it worked
inspo?
out.
It's
up?
90 degrees
Who's the
right
inspo?
there. Brian Herman?
Probably Brian Herman, yeah, for sure. That's
you know who
that's
else
why
would-
everyone started Nollie inward
Yeah,
heeling,
for
because
sure.
of Herman.
Do it like
You know who did
Macba.
gnarly too? Was maybe used a little bit after, maybe Tony Tave.
For sure, but ask
Yeah.
him, dude. It was Brian Herman.
Yeah.
It had to have been the inspo.
Yeah. I agree.
But like there was only those two were doing that down huge shit back then. And then
Yeah, but when Herman did it, it was at least a year or two before Tony. did it.
yeah, for
Like,
sure.
Herman did it, and it was like, can you do that?
Yeah.
It's like a trick you do.
You did that great.
Yeah,
That's it. If you want to do an Nollie inward heel, that's how you do it. Straight up. Bam.
It's Herman and Baker 3.
When you
dude,
catch
down
this shit
Macba.
90 and then just bring it
back,
back with
yeah.
your feet. Oh my God. love
Like I
that.
said, dude, Herman and Baker 3, Macba. Catches at 90.
Oh yeah, on the big.
That was a
four.
big four.
So good. I mean,
Yeah, that was amazing.
How does a big four become a big three? How does
yeah,
that
I know.
happen?
Yeah.
How did they take away a stair? It's the
They
same
made it-
level.
It's just like into a bank now.
And we
I'm
still won't skate
saying,
it.
It sounds
It's
the weirdest
insane.
thing. Like, it's a big four. Now it's a big three.
Well, yeah, it's weird how the people contract it or design it.
It's a big 3
Yeah,
in the
it's-
bank now.
It's a big. It's like it's weird.
It's in the bank.
Yeah.
Like,
Sick.
why did they think that was better idea for just was that because of skating or without skating?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. Big three now.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this a big three.
I don't actually. Yeah.
Weirdest thing.
Just updating the park.
The park.
The world's a skate park, dude.
I
Skate
know.
it.
In Macba.
It pretty much is.
Macba, yeah. It's a circus over there. Did you have fun?
I did. Did you guys?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Well, thanks for
I always say
having
like I love to get a little inside scoop on like these tricks and the trips and
yeah.
you know, it's super interesting. I love it. I love
yeah.
it.
No, that was. You guys did some research, and yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Making me feel old.
Good times though, right?
What year was
best.
it Nollie
Yeah,
inward
the
in
best.
the Wally? What year?
How old when I was 18? It was 14 years ago.
God damn.
So yeah,
72.
2000 and it was 2009.
Okay.
12 years ago. 2009. Yeah,
Well, you're still doing it, man.
totally.
Why you roll your eyes?
Totally not still doing it.
Come on, bro. Listen. There's
Doing
still
something.
Not. I'm not.
you're
even tripping
a
on it.
young kid, dude. You got plenty of time, man. We're gonna get you
I'm
need
getting
a
a little
vacation.
older.
little
What up?
You just need a
vacation.
vacation.
So down for vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? Anywhere.
Well, my lady and I did go to Greece.
Very nice.
Wow.
Money.
Very nice.
So sick. For our honeymoon.
Okay.
Oh,
So like 3 years ago.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a dope spot. Where about in Greece?
Santorini.
Yes, I heard great things.
Dude.
Beautiful there.
It's psycho.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, it's like going to the Grand Canyon, you know, like when you go to the Grand Canyon for the first time, you like see it in photos and you're like, oh yeah, it looks cool. And you like get there and you're just like, oh my God, it's insane.
Yeah.
And, like you like no photo does it justice.
Right.
Yeah.
Santorini is like one of those spots where you like, it's like this like island that's all just cliffs because it's like a volcanic island. And it's all these like white houses on this cliff. And you're like, yeah, it looks great, whatever. And you finally get there and you're just like, oh my God, it's insane.
Yeah.
like people live
Like,
there.
Psycho.
like photos don't do justice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Psycho.
Beautiful spot.
Honeymoon round 2. Where would you go? Any destinations?
Santorini, Greece.
Again,
no,
round 2.
I'd like to take her to Copenhagen. I've been, but Copenhagen's just like such a sick city.
Right.
Bike riding around the city.
People are there
So
right
rare.
now.
They are. I know, dude. So jealous.
It's happening this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been to Italy, dude. Like, I
Italy.
think that's like the one country with skating that I never went to.
Oh, it's great.
So
the train station alone.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Milan. Oh my
Milan.
God, bro.
I feel like
Oh yeah, that spot.
I feel like
Right, that
Milan
would
has a
be
lot
sick.
more city or skate spots than
For
like
sure.
I went to Rome and I didn't really go street skate that much, but there wasn't a ton to skate. Was
Got
what I
it.
heard.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about like not skating?
Yeah.
Amalfi Coast.
Let's
Both-
like talk about not.
Rome is
skating
tight for
Italy.
not skating.
Rome.
Rome is tight
okay.
for not
Sick.
skating.
Yeah.
I want to go kick it back in Bora Bora.
Bora
That shit
Bora.
was
Yeah?
Buttery. Yeah. Just yeah. It's lazy life.
Dude,
Easy
that sounds like
life.
that's like a. I'm like, I would
That's
love
where-
to go there.
Yeah, that was a honeymoon.
Sick.
Dumb long ago, but yeah.
When was that?
13 years ago.
Congrats, dude.
Thanks.
Where is Bora Bora?
French Polynesian, like we're Tahiti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's always cool for me personally, but going to places that have like so much history involved.
Sure,
Like
yeah.
going to like Washington D.C. or Rome, or like you get to see these places where
Yeah.
people kind of just
Civilization has been for a long time.
yeah,
and,
it's always wild to see that stuff.
I'd like to go to Japan too. Never been to Japan.
I've never
Japan's
been
a
either.
trip.
yeah.
Awesome
Japan's a
place.
trip.
I would love to go.
It's,
You
yeah,
never
there's
been there either?
No.
Oh wow.
there's
Yeah.
clean. Everyone's super nice.
Right.
There's no trash cans, which is really weird. That's weird.
Where
No
do people
trash
put
can.
their trash in their pocket?
No bombs, dude. No bombs.
Yeah, dude, you could leave like a purse like on the ground in the train station for like 2 weeks.
Come back?
No one touches it.
Really?
so-
Yeah.
Really?
It's like
that clean.
They're so
Wow.
respectful of people's like
Yeah, there's
space.
hardly
and
any like theft.
Really?
it's
Really?
really almost. It's just so weird to go there.
Where do you put your trash?
It sounds like a place skaters should go because they'll be leaving their
There's
shit
trash-
everywhere.
I know.
No, there's
Where's
trash
my
cans.
skate tool?
There is trash
Where's my
cans,
wax, dude?
There is trash cans, but it's hard to find them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But people basically carry their
They
trash around
put the
with
shit
them
in
to
their
find
pocket.
it.
Yeah.
Huh. What if it's like sticky? Like you just unwrap a little gummy or
Put it under
something.
your visor.
I never saw any litter there.
Really?
At all. It's just very interesting because you're like, where do I put this?
I went to Singapore. And I remember growing up, Singapore was like, you can't chew gum. Like,
Right, you hear a
you'll
lot of
get
those,
killed
like-
if you chew gum.
Yeah.
Big death penalty. It's crazy.
all these
You know, whatever.
fables.
Yeah. And then you go and like, yeah, sure. I mean, it is a really clean city. Mm-hmm. But dude, Singapore is tight.
I heard great things about
I would
Singapore.
love to go back to Singapore.
for sure.
Sick spots too, because architecturally it's just like a bunch
Gnarly.
of weird shit, you know?
Yeah.
And like everyone was like, oh, but they kick you out everywhere. And like, I think we got kicked out of like 1 or 2 spots that were really sick spots that it's like, fuck, you can go back and maybe get a few tries and it's worth it. Yeah. And it was just like, there was other spots we went to that was just really, like I remember Tom did some like crazy like rainbow slappy rail that just went like this.
So
Wow.
It's like, where else are you going to find something like that?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Singapore, dude.
I heard. Yeah, Taipei.
Oh, like Taiwan.
Yeah, I heard that was a really
Yeah,
good skate
Taiwan.
spot too.
Right.
Yeah.
All over
That would
the
be
world,
sick.
man. There's skate spots all
Yeah.
over the world.
Yeah.
You know, Kenny Reed, man, he found them.
Bro.
He found them
Early on.
early on.
And Walker Ryan too.
Patrick Wallner.
Patrick Wallner.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was their like? What was his YouTube? Or not YouTube, but his like visual traveling. That's
Yeah.
what it's
Yeah.
I
His
think I have
video
book
series
behind me
kinda.
somewhere.
called. Oh, sick.
Somewhere on the shelf.
I'm a big geography nerd, so like that
Are
kind of
you?
gets me going. Yeah.
That's awesome.
When I was gonna go to the University of Minnesota, my major was gonna be geography.
What do you do with that major?
Yeah, I know. It's nothing. I know.
Teacher?
Trust me. I've thought about it afterwards. But like when you're 18, you're just kind of like, this is like the only thing I'm like really good at, I think,
Okay.
or care about.
Where's
So-
Antarctica?
God, you stumped me there. I have no idea. Who owns it?
I don't know.
What's the capital?
I don't know. Iceberg. What?
Well, no, not. But it's land. Yeah. Sure.
I'm not following.
Didn't I hear that like Iceland was always green and Greenland was always like super cold?
What's up with that?
I mean, that's just like the joke of how Iceland is green and Greenland is ice. Yeah.
Is that like just a joke? They're like, this is gonna be funny.
I don't think so, but it turns out the joke is funny. Yeah.
You didn't study that?
It worked out.
You didn't study that in geography school?
I never went to school. Darren stole me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now I'm here.
Now we're here.
Now I'm here.
Now we're here.
Now I'm trying to go back to school or something.
That'd be fucking. You can always go get
No, I'm
that
not.
geography major.
Yeah.
You can.
Maybe I can be a cartographer because, we're still trying to figure out if the Earth is flat or not, right?
You don't want to go down that route.
Is it flat?
The Earth is not flat, by the way, guys.
Okay.
All right. Later.
Davis Torgerson, everybody, huh?